Don't touch that. It's not a fish.
It's definitely not a fish, but hello everyone. My name's Stefan Botanist Cool.
I lost my fishing license.
Did you ever have a fishing license?
No, don't worry about it.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, I did, and then I lost it after that long and arduous journey that I told you about.
Yeah. That's right. You told me a lot.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, my name's Stefan Botanist Cool. I'm gonna be painting more of this dragon, this commission dragon. It's a red dragon that Prime hilariously has decided to join. I don't think he knew I was gonna be painting this dragon right now, so.
No, I didn't. Oh, is this the one I got for being a very good charity boy?
Yeah, for being a very, very good charity boy and donating $50 to the National Network of Abortion Funds, a fantastic organization that helps individuals get the abortion care they need by providing connections and information to people who could use an abortion about connecting with other abortion funds and getting both getting help both on a national and local level. It's a fantastic organization. You all should check it out. And while all the commissions are now officially claimed, I still highly recommend checking them out and donating a few bucks because
Still donate. It's still important. Yeah.
Exactly. And in the future, I plan on doing more charity commissions. So if you ever want minis, why there's something weird happening? What is happening? I feel like, oh, is that what's happening? Hold on. Yep, they changed. No, this is okay. Yeah, this is why it's so weird. There we go. Okay. Whoo! That looks a lot better.
Zoom and enhance.
Yeah, I zoomed in and enhanced. Yeah, the program decided to change that. A care package? No way, thank you. I'm gonna drink, I'm gonna stretch, all that cool stuff. Thank you.
Drink of the water.
How you doing, Snowy? Oh my back.
Hi, Snowy.
Hi, Snowy. Prime's joining me, and of course, I told my group of gooners that if they ever wanted to join, they could always join at any time, so...
You can't... Okay, I have to insist you do not refer to the group as that. Just on a moral level.
On a moral level, you don't want to be called the gooner?
No.
Damn. Alright. Well...
I prefer master debater. I'm very good at it.
You're good at You're a master at debating?
I'm very good at debating, yes.
I'm so proud of you. Yeah, please no. I used to, dang, it's noon, it's too early. It is too early. I mean, I'm not drinking, mind you.
I can't yet. I might have to go out and get something tonight.
Oh, yeah? Oh, cool. You got plans?
No, I'm just, I haven't done, like, one big, shopping for the week yet.
Yeah, I got you.
And I might have to go get something small just to tide me over for, till I actually do go to the store.
Oh, like a mini grocery run kind of deal?
Yeah, mini grocery run, essentially. I don't want to be sitting here being like, oh no, I had my funny driving juice and now I can no longer drive.
I get you. Go over with the layer of doom. To make this red dragon really red. So Prime, I got a question for you.
I have an answer for you.
What's your experience with daddy issues?
No. Wow. So we're just asking it now, huh?
Yeah. What's your experience with daddy issues?
I have a good relationship with my father.
Okay, that's good. But what about daddy issues like in fiction or like with friends or like
It's great character building.
Yeah, it's great character. Okay, cool. So I have a story about when we were talking about our Hear Me Outs yesterday on the page that I put well, good stream everyone, I'm out. So he's like, I'm fucking out here. I put in this character named Kamea Arano. She is a character from BattleTech, and as I learn more about BattleTech, I love it, right? And there's this one character named Nicholas Kerensky. Nicholas Kerensky is the son of a great general named Alexander Kerensky, right? And Alexander Kerensky is like a huge bigwig in the world of BattleTech, like fucking massive. Now Nicholas Kerensky, a variety of reasons that I don't want to go into an 8-hour long discussion about the American Civil War, was not able to grow up with his father. Because his father was essentially on the opposite side of the Orion Belt, trying to fight to maintain the Star League while America was doing a civil war in the Star League, right? And Nicholas Kerensky eventually reunited with his father after he won the war. And after he won the war, they started by going to by doing an exodus, leaving the Inner Sphere to go essentially make a new civilization out in the middle of space, right? Alexander Kerensky brought his family, including his wife and 2 kids, one of them being Nicholas Kerensky. Now, Nicholas Kerensky always essentially grew up in the shadow of his father, Alexander Kerensky, right?
Yeah.
And he tried, Alexander Kerensky, who's not a good father by any means, but a fantastic general, he tried raising Nicholas, but he wasn't great at it, right? I'll be perfectly honest. He wasn't the best. And the thing about it was, eventually, Alexander Kerensky was going to die. So he did. And he was unable to finish his project in making the civilization that was bound by the rules and laws of the SLDF, because they were still very much just starting to settle down on new planets. So Nicholas Kerensky is designated the heir and becomes the next, what he calls the Ilkhan, which is the leader of all the khans for the clans, or what will eventually become the clans, right? And the long story short is he takes his father's teachings of the SLDF and all that kind of stuff and bastardizes them so he could get a lot of power. He literally does an exodus from his father's original civilization, makes his own, comes back, takes over his father's civilization, and then decides, as a person, as a totally sane fucking person, to legally and socially do away with the concepts of family in his new utopia. So he literally abolishes family and is like, yeah, we're gonna start entire eugenics programs and make sure that people can basically be born out of cloning vats and artificial breeding programs. And it's like, I think his daddy issues are coming into play here, being constantly overshadowed, wanting to literally destroy legally the concept of families. Fucking wild, right?
This seems good and normal. I don't this is not you don't what?
It gets even better though. So after he founds the clans in his whole new world, there's a character named Sarah McEvedy. Sarah McEvedy is the daughter of General McEvedy, another general from the SLDF, and a personal friend of Alexander Kerensky's. Yeah, so the guy's father that he has daddy issues with. And she embodies a lot of what Alexander Kerensky actually wanted to do. So when she became a Khan and a leader of a clan, she actually encouraged family. She encouraged people to go through the caste system as they will, so that if people wanted to be scientists, they could be scientists, and yada yada. Even though Nicholas Kerensky wanted a very rigid caste system, no families and all genetic breeding and yada yada yada, right? And so basically, she ran a very successful society that continued to make technological leaps and bounds and military leaps and bounds over every other of the 20 clans that was there, because she decided to say fuck you to Nicholas Kerensky. So this fragile, egotistical, whiny nepo baby bitch boy got so butthurt about it that he essentially started a crusade against her and her clan. And to this day in the lore, hundreds of years later, if you were to call a clanner a Wolverine, they would basically have a meltdown and challenge you to a duel of the death, because they believe Sarah McEvedy and her clan of Wolverines are all traitors because Nicholas Kerensky had fucking daddy issues.
Damn, that's crazy.
It's so fucking funny. I love Clan Wolverine so much. They are technically destroyed now, but I love them so much.
You mean Mr. Eugenics wasn't cool with what they were doing? That's crazy.
I know, right?
His name was Mr. Eugenics, which is true.
Yeah. His name was Mr. Eugenics, exactly. It's a really funny thing. I'm learning about Clan Wolf because Wolverine, because I'm just like, I like that clan concept idea. I love the idea of like a long forgotten clan that people have actively tried to strip out of the history. So it's really funny to me. That's just like literally, it's like he tried to get rid of them, and only because of that they are still remembered, and they are still such a problem only because he had daddy issues. If he was just like 2% more chill, it would never have been a problem. Yeah, Battletech's fantastic. I highly recommend it. There's daddy issues in this fucking franchise.
Warhammer's got that too, though.
Yeah, with the Emperor.
Yeah, well, not just. I mean, yeah. I mean, the Horus heresy is just because the Emperor was like, don't simp for no chaos god. And Horus went, but what if I did, Dad?
Mm-hmm.
What then? Well, don't. Too late, Dad.
Too late, Dad.
And then Magnus did nothing wrong.
Yeah, Magnus did nothing wrong. Is that what you're saying?
Magnus did nothing wrong. That is true. Magnus did nothing wrong.
What about all the murders?
Magnus did a lot wrong.
What about all the murders?
No, well, yeah. Don't worry about that. It's not his fault that he broke the warp way, trying to tell the Emperor something the Emperor already knew.
Okay, so I am not the most fluent in Warhammer lore. Please explain this.
Yeah. Okay, so during the Horus Heresy,
Yes.
the lead up to that was that the Emperor himself was trying to construct a. You know how the Eldari and the Necron have like their own way of
Yeah, it's like the
going
web boy or
through
some shit,
FTL.
right?
Yeah, they don't have to go through. They don't have to go through the warp like everybody else does.
Yeah.
Because they have a pre-built webway.
If I recall correctly, the Eldari, during the fall of Acadia, they actually helped people out of Acadia by bringing them through the webway.
Yes. Briefly, yes.
Yeah. The momentary, not absolute fighting each other 24/7 happened there.
Yeah. The idea, and, well, before the Horus Heresy, they were going to... the Emperor was working on constructing his own warpway.
Okay.
It was going to be completely separate, and it would have prevented a lot of problems with people going through the warp.
Probably lowered a lot of chaos influence.
Would have helped with, reducing the amount of chaos in influence throughout the galaxy. When Horus did the heresy, it started a whole bunch of stuff that happened. That ended with Magnus trying to be a good son, scared out of his mind.
Mm-hmm.
He was receiving visions from Zeech.
Yeah.
He didn't realize it was from Zeech, but that's where he was getting it.
And for context, Zeech is like the chaos god of like magic and knowledge and shit, right?
Yes, he is of magic, knowledge, trickery, yada yada yada.
And that would be the chaos god that was in the latest Space Marines too. That was his faction, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
They were. Yes, that is 100% true. The Thousand Sons were Magnus's.
Magnus's boys.
Magnus's boys. Let's see what else. So Magnus, scared out of his mind, wanting to protect his dad and be a good son, got through to him. Oh, sorry, computer, stop. It's my clothes. I have to go do that. Wanting to be a good son, Magnus ripped through the webway, trying to get there as quickly as possible, making a deal with Zeech in order to do it. Just to warn him to say that chaos was on its way to kill you, father. The Emperor was already aware of this.
Fair enough.
And all he did when he breached through the webway was break it allowing Zeech and several other several other chaos factions to come through and bypass the psychic shielding around Holy Terra.
So he broke the webway, not the warp.
No, he didn't break the warp.
Okay, so he broke the webway that his father was constructing.
So yeah, he broke the webway that his father was constructing.
Oh Jesus!
He ripped a hole essentially in the warp that allowed them to get closer to bypass all of Terra's like orbital defenses and everything, all of the important stuff.
Yeah.
So when people say Magnus did nothing wrong, yes, and Magnus did what he thought was the correct thing, and Magnus was wrong about that.
He made a gamble, and the gamble did not fucking pay off.
Yeah. So Magnus is one of the few who did not willingly join Chaos, but over time did and recognized what was happening, essentially.
Yeah. So basically, Magnus is a bit of a tragic character.
He's tragic. It is a tragedy. Make no mistake.
Like, but in a literary sense, he's a tragic character where he did try doing good. He did try to, or quote unquote good. He did try to do the best by what he was, what he knew was the best. Yeah.
He thought he was doing the right thing for the Imperium.
Yeah, exactly.
At the time. Unfortunately, Zeech lied. No surprise there. The God of Lies lied. Crazy. I know. Crazy. But yeah. So the joke is always
Magnus did nothing wrong.
Magnus did nothing wrong. Magnus did a lot wrong. Because instead of like trying to repent and do all that jazz, Magnus kind of doubled down
after it.
Yeah, he just was like, actually, knowledge is good. I'm a nerd. Let me read from my good book that eats souls.
Knowledge is good. I'm a nerd. Yeah, that's great.
I'm Magnus. My name's not Magnus the book nerd. I'll show them.
That's
and then
beautiful. Yeah.
Magnus like, all my brothers bully me because I'm a nerd who reads from a book, but then they tell Gulliman he's so cool.
Robot
and he
Gulliman.
wrote a book about books.
He wrote a book about books.
He wrote a book about books, and now he's the cool one.
Damn.
Little does he know, they make fun of him too.
I mean,
Lionel Johnson's like, you nerd.
Yeah. Lionel Johnson, the jock.
Yeah, he is.
I mean, we all know who my favorite Pride Market.
Yes.
Our boy Vulcan. We love
Vulcan.
that man.
I think Vulcan's alive now. I have to double check.
Oh, is he canonically alive again?
I don't know. They keep not.
I know they gave him a mini recently. They gave him a mini recently.
I think he is alive. I think they brought him back.
I also know that they had the Emperor of Mankind move on his throne in the trailer or something.
Yeah, there was a little trailer that had the Emperor of Mankind move a little bit.
Like he did a little twitch. Because that's kind of insane.
I'm like, oh nope, don't get up. Don't get up, dude. You're holding all of the FTL we have. Don't do that. Hold on.
I mean, what if he gets up and he's still able to do that while moving?
Nope. They kind of did a dumb retcon recently. I'm sure. I think we've talked about it. So the Great Templar have what's called the Terminus Decree.
Okay.
And by the way, this is real. What I'm about to tell you is real. This is not a joke.
I'm so excited.
They have a decree that the Grey Knights have to keep the Emperor on the throne no matter what.
Yes.
So they have to, if the Emperor were to ever rise, they would have to kill him.
Kill the Emperor.
Yes.
All right.
So in my head, I'm like, so the Grey Knights are going to solo the Custodes,
Good
the
fucking
Sisters
luck.
of Silence,
Good fucking luck.
and everybody else on Terra. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Good fucking
That's
luck.
that's why it's kind of a silly retcon, because like they've built up this entire like faction that's like multiple factions whose sole purpose is to protect the emperor and his wishes and yada yada yada. However,
Now there's the
these
Great
guys are gonna
Knights.
figure it out. Like no, no. That's not. That's why I'm like, this is silly.
Yeah.
That's just a silly retcon, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's very. It serves no purpose.
It really doesn't. Even if Big E got up, he won't. Even if he got back up,
You think he'll still stay on the throne?
I don't. What? Why would there be a faction who's like, they're here to protect Terra, and you're like, hey, this faction is going to kill the guy that's supposed to like stay here.
Yeah.
Why? There's no need to do that. The only reason somebody did that was because they really like the Grey Knights and are like, hey, I want them to have something important to do other than stand around Holy Terra twiddling their thumbs.
I'm not getting pat. I remember seeing a because once in a while Warhammer releases some like short animations.
Yeah.
I remember seeing one with I believe it was the Sisters of Silence and the and I don't remember which fucking faction it was, but it was one of the Space Marines. And I'm just like, this Space Marine who has like a 300-year vow to this planet and the people of it, or whatever it was.
Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know the name of it, but I know which one you're talking about.
Getting absolutely like politically manhandled by the Sisters of Silence, and they are so much more imposing and obviously more like kitted out than this guy.
It wasn't the Sisters of Silence alone. It was a custodian.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, it was a custodian, and unfortunately, the custodians are above the Space Marines.
Yeah,
they are. Like, unfortunately, their rule is law, and they are. It is by the Emperor's will, quote unquote, the Emperor. He's not really talking to people much these days.
No.
But the idea is that I'm trying to think. Yeah. The Sisters of Silence and the Custodes kind of work hand in hand, because the Custodes stop physical things from attacking the Imperial Palace.
The Silence stop the metaphysical.
Yeah, because like they have a gene inside of them that's like anti-psyker.
Okay.
So the whole point is that they, in D&D, the spell Silence.
Yeah, that's them.
And that helps stop a lot of like magical stuff because there's a lot of vocal components.
Yeah.
They're kind of like that.
Okay.
Because they quote unquote silence. Well, not only are they on mute, they silence
warp or whatever.
psychers. Yeah, they psychers the warp conduits through psychers and whatnot. So usually what happens, how they have to feed the Emperor because he gets hungry for 100 psychers a day or whatever it is.
I thought it was like 1,000 psychers a day.
Yeah, something like that. It's a big number. It's, a lot of people have to die. They are the ones who transport them most of the time. They're the ones who go out and find them and bring them back because they can stop them from, doing things like, I don't know, keeping themselves alive.
Yeah. You can't use your special powers if we stop you from using your special powers.
Exactly. Some of the harder to deal with psychers are hunted by the Sisters of Silence most of the time.
Gotcha. You often see Sisters of Silence and the Adeptus Custodes kind of teaming up for some stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Because part of being around the Sisters of Silence is there's a vague. The vibes around them are weird.
Yeah.
Something about them, something ingrained in humans and
It's
them.
like an uncanny valley vibe.
Yeah, because like technically the warp is all around us in a way. It's made of thoughts and feelings and whatnots.
Yeah.
Right? So to have something that silences it,
it's weird.
It's weird. It's like if you lived your whole life with a ringing in your ear and then suddenly it stopped.
Yep, gotcha.
Like it just doesn't happen that way.
And for those who may know the reference, it's probably similar to like a Jedi or someone losing their connection to the Force.
Yes.
Or not being able to sense the Force around them. It's like it's like this big metaphysical presence you have. Okay, it's fucking gone. What the hell? Yeah, it makes sense.
So, it's just, it is a wild sensation, and people just, it gives them the ick. It just feels wrong.
Yeah.
All right, time to check out this base. I haven't been here for a while. Hopefully none of the pals are starving.
Oh, you're playing Power World?
Yep, I'm playing Power World. I enjoy it very much. A bunch of my friends got a server for us to play on.
Oh, nice.
And we set up, we kind of been doing our own thing on it for a while. Okay. Do they have food though? Hold on.
10 more months and I'll get the funny number. Hell yeah! Hey, dude, thank you for the sub, buddy.
Hey, Joe.
Hope you're doing well, bud.
Oh, we have 4 stacks of crude oil.
Talking silly stuff. I'm painting. Prime is playing Power World, and we were just talking about Warhammer 40k lore. We're doing well, Joe. Hope you don't have too much of a hangover from last night, bud. I had a great time re-listening to it from last. It was a good. Very.
You haven't posted that to YouTube yet, have you?
No. I've literally been working. So I was working today, so I was doing it. Nope, no hangover whatsoever. Good on you, bud. No hangover here either. But I didn't drink that much. I just like me. So like I got up. I went to work today. I came back. Found out some things were broken. And I had to fix them, and then or try to fix them. Failed. And then I was like, all right, we're gonna start stream a little late, but we're gonna do stream now. Yeah. So you know, guys, if you do a sub on my side, I said do I know. I will be putting that money towards. I'll be putting that money towards charity commissions and stuff like that in the future, as well as these ones. All the shipping that I'm paying for to get all these charity commissions. And by the way, if you guys would like to try to win some mini giveaways, there's a mini giveaway you could enter on the screen. It's a 1 channel point redemption. You will get the Space Marines and the Termagant minis that I've been painting from the starter kit. And it's only US only because like international giveaway laws are a bitch. And
Let me do that.
Oh yeah, do that.
I'm gonna do that.
Do that. I gotta finish those. I actually have a few minis I've promised the people. The problem is I've gotten fucking losers.
Does it play on stream? I had the stream muted, so I didn't even get to hear it. There it is.
I actually have minis I want to give to people. The problem is it's just like I've gotten the minis and they are all so shit when I paint them. They actually look horrible. So it's like I don't want to give these out. And it's like I feel bad when I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get you a mini and I don't get the mini and I get the mini and I paint it and it looks like dog shit. It's like I don't want to give. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you could spray paint whatever you give me and I'll be happy.
I mean, this. Listen, I'm not. It's not spray painting. It's not that. It's the actual mini itself. They have so a lot of minis, depending on how it's printed, will look horrible and have a horrible texture to them, and there'll be an unintended texture too. So you can't actually control what the mini looks like texture-wise. So like I was painting an Eagle 1 mini from Helldivers, and because it was PLA, it looked like it was like layer after layer of dog shit plastic, and I'm like, I can't fix that with my fucking mini painting skills. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, and I had a frog. I did the same thing for him. Like the frog looks so bad. It's a cute little wizard frog, but because of how the material is printed with, I can't paint it reliably, and also doesn't take my painting well either. You know. Irish blood. It takes a lot to get a hangover. Valid. I did twist my ankles trying to get 2 of the dogs. Oh shit. Please, please keep your legs safe, buddy. I trust me. I know how bad leg injuries are. And of course, Joe, you're more than free to join VC if you'd like to. But if you don't have the time, that's a-okay too. But yeah. So it's just like I want to see. What I'm gonna try doing is, as an example, I recently got. Here's some fun ones. I recently got these. Wait, why is power going out? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
My power just flickered for a second. That was really. Stream still going? Stream still going. Okay, cool. I got these minis recently that are actually decent Helldivers minis that someone printed out. And they're not printed on PLA, they're actually printed out on resin. So like this is something that I would definitely print out and give, and I'm going to send these out to someone later on. They are not perfect Helldiver minis. They're missing some of the insignias and stuff, but they still look pretty damn good, and they are a lot better than the ones I had gotten before. But like these are smooth, these are good, even if the cape's kind of fucked up on this guy. But like these guys are all perfect. They come with different weapons and they're all great. So like these guys I could send out for sure and be very proud of them, not only because
Don't drop them.
Oh, it's fun. Not only because of how they look, but because of how they actually are. Hey Joe.
Hey Joe.
Joe, you are topping Prime. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna fix that for you.
What?
Joe's Fugi's on top of you.
Don't threaten me with a good time. Oh, Joe's definitely muted. Miss Joe.
Yeah, Joe, you're muted if you're talking, just so you know, bud.
Did you not charge your headphones, bud?
Again?
Again? Let me be clear. Again?
Alright, got you both on the screen now, and it looks good.
Hey, yo.
I think Joe made a sound.
So it's not really about me not charging my headset, because my headset's charged.
Yeah?
It's the fact that my mic is not working for some reason, because it's a HyperX Quadcast, so it's plugged in always to my computer. So
Yeah.
I don't know why it's not working.
Oh. I don't know anything about headphones and headsets, so I'm trusting you.
Me going deafen was just me testing the microphone, and sure enough, there was no sound coming out of it. So
that's weird.
well, I now have at least this headset has a built-in microphone,
Yeah.
Not bad either.
so I can at least talk. And if the headset dies again, at the very least, I guess the webcam has a built-in microphone. So, and I know that works.
Fair enough.
So I technically have 3 mics. I just don't know. I just am trying to avoid using 2 of them if I can.
This one's not horrible, honestly.
Because the HyperX Quadcast is a really good microphone. But unfortunately, it's just not wanting to work right now. And it's like, very sad by that, but that's okay.
Yeah. Mics are like that sometimes. I have just a standard, like, I bought a $20 streamer mic off Amazon, and it works fantastic. I think my voice comes out pretty good on it. So I'm happy with it. But like, I know when I actually one day have to upgrade to like a better mic, if I ever do get any bit bigger that needs and requires bigger mic. Like,
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I'll have to do a lot of fucking research and be like, all right, time to learn a million different things again.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm going to probably upgrade my microphone if some of the projects I'm doing do pan out.
Ooh, hell yeah. What are you doing? If you want to share.
I was about to say, nothing's set in stone at the moment. I do have some music I am writing at the moment.
Let's go.
So, yeah. And then I have been offered a few casting jobs, but I'm not, obviously, I don't want to talk about them quite yet.
Yep, for sure. If it's with the big couch, bud, just so you know, it's going to turn out different than you think.
Oh, no. It's not that.
What? Who's that?
To be fair, though, it is funny. One of them is funny. And
you don't need to share. Don't worry
DM
about
it
it.
to you. 1 second.
Okay.
That way,
It sounds like VA
stays.
roles. If you're using your microphone for it, sounds like VA roles, and I'm very
It
excited
would be
for you.
very, very funny if Joe, you just were like, or Steph, you were just like, all right, Joe, send it to me, and then very loudly, oh my God, it's a roll for that. And just loudly explain what it is. There's no way for me to tell you this, so I'm just going to whisper it to Steph, and he's going to yell it out loud.
There you go. I DM'd
Hey,
it to
yo! Let's fucking go, bud! I will say nothing more, but I will support it, and I will, if it happens, let me know.
you. Of course, you and Elijah will be the first to know, just because of the nature of that type of thing.
Yeah, fair.
He's a Uma Musume. He's
gonna be the next Uma. Yeah, he's gonna be Secretariat when Secretariat comes out on Uma Musume.
Yeah, not quite.
He's gonna be Secretariat. Sorry guys, I ruined it. Side Games is gonna sue me now.
Oh, no. Oh, you ruined it. They know now.
Side Games is coming after my ass, man.
To be fair, I guess I do have a higher pitched voice for a guy, so maybe I could pull it off. I don't know.
Nah, bud, I don't think you could. I'm sorry, bud. You can't pull off cute anime horse girl.
Yeah, he's the next skin for Golshi, actually. It's crazy.
There you go.
There's a whole new voice for her.
Golshi's voice actor's retiring.
That's crazy.
That's fair.
That would be hilarious.
Yes.
And wild. But no, that's good on you, bud. If let me know.
Yep.
But I see why you want to upgrade. That's a good reason to upgrade.
Yep. Yeah. Plus, especially with the type of music I'm going to be making, there's a good chance that it would burn out the fucking hyperquadics before it would burn out my vocal cords.
Yeah, you do like them. You do like them musics. Can I say what genre it is, or?
Oh yeah, of course. You can say
you do like the fact.
Yeah, I was about to say, like anyone that like has a fraction of knowledge about me probably knows what type of music it is, but that's not the point.
It's K-pop.
Yeah, of course.
No. Newbie here is a huge metalhead and loves the screaming and the growling and the roar.
Yes, rawr.
It means I love you in dinosaur.
Yes. Dude,
don't quote the old magics at me, which I was there when it was written.
Don't you quote me on that. I was there when the scriptures were written.
Thank you, Lion Jesus.
What a name, by the way. That is a great name.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Aslan is, essentially Lion Jesus.
Lion Jesus.
Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure the guy who wrote it was just like, yeah, no, he is an allegory for Jesus Christ.
I think you're right, but it's just funny to when it's worded like that.
I mean, he's right.
I love being reductive because being reductive is so funny. I was telling Prime about this character earlier, and I'll be as reductive about this character with you, Joe, so you understand what it is. It is egotistical eugenicist man with a daddy issue ruined society for several centuries, and that's basically the entire story of Nicholas Kerensky from BattleTech.
Oh yeah. Also, I do love the fact that we currently have reached $444.69.
Yes, we have.
Nice.
That is for the National Network of Abortion Funds. If you are watching and you can throw down a $5 or something, this group is fantastic. They provide access, education, and information to abortion funds all across the United States for people who can and do need abortions. So if you'd like to check them out, please do. Even $5 goes a long way. It's one of those where it's like, like when you donate to a food bank, they ask you to donate money. It's because like they could buy in bulk $5, 100 cans kind of deal. When instead of just donating a can, it's like you've helped out, and you have helped out, and it's definitely nominal. But like, there's a different level that charities can go and use that money in a way that we can't even understand because they have that access. So I recommend checking them out and giving them a $5 because that's going to go a long way.
Yep. Speaking of metal and donating, I miss fucking Warped Tour, man. I do.
What?
Being able to Warped Tour was at least the old Warped Tour was just like a pop punk, ska and metal festival.
Oh yeah, ska.
Right.
All right.
I was about to say like Less Than Jake, and a bunch of other ska bands were there, along with punk and other punk bands as well. Because that's what it originally was. It was a punk festival.
Mm-hmm.
So there was all sorts of different punk bands like NoFX, Pennywise, and then ska bands were there as well.
Oh yeah.
And that's kind of how it started, but then it kind of evolved into just kind of like a pop punk because of bands like Simple Plan that were blowing up.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sum 41, Good Charlotte, like those types of bands. And then of course there was the surgence of metalcore from bands like Bring Me the Horizon and a bunch of other stuff. But the cool thing about the original Warped Tour was you could pay I think it was like $25 to get in, right?
Okay.
$25 a ticket, or you could donate food.
That's sick.
Yeah. And literally they had it set up so that way if you donated food, I think every like hour or so it'd be transported to the closest homeless shelter and be able to be and those cans of food would be provided to the homeless.
That is sick as hell. I love that.
Yeah. And it came back recently, but there's no that option, needless to say, doesn't exist anymore, unfortunately.
Damn.
And it's $150 a ticket now.
Jesus Christ,
$25.
not very pop of them. Not very punk of them.
Yeah, I know.
God damn, that's expensive.
Yeah, so sad. I'm very, very sad about that. Plus, Warped Tour used to tour the entire U.S. and a bunch of other places. Like there was a few stops in the U.K., Canada, Mexico, the whole shebang. And now there's only 5 places it stops at.
Damn.
Yeah, it is a shadow of its former self, and I'm so sad.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I did see Less Than Jake live.
Hell yeah.
Back in 2012 or 2008, I don't remember what. No, it was 2012. When I went to SuperCon in Miami, Florida, and they were doing a thing, and I did not know much about ska. So what happened was my friends go to me, "Hey, Steph, go ask why they're called Less Than Jake and what happened to Jake." I'm like, "Who the fuck's Jake?" And they're like, "Oh, just go ask it." I'm like, this feels like a setup. So I went up and I asked it, and I'm like, "Hey, I was told to ask what happened to Jake," and then everyone's like, kind of gave me like a little bit of a boo, like, "Oh," and I'm like, "I don't know, I was told to ask," and they're like, "Oh yeah, well, so Jake was our dog who passed. So ever since he's passed, we've all been Less Than Jake." I'm like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense. Thank you."
That's a better story than how the band August Burns Red got their name.
Oh dear, how'd they get the name?
So So I can't remember if it was the guitarist or the bassist, but one of the members of the band, right, was dating a girl by the name of August, right?
Right.
And the relationship, needless to say, wasn't going so hot. And that the person that was dating the girl August had a dog named Red.
Okay.
Right? It was a basset hound, if I remember correctly.
Love a good basset hound.
Mm-hmm. Well, when things went south in the relationship, and the person broke up with August, and August didn't take it too well, to say the least.
Oh.
And she lighted a fire on fucking Red's fucking doghouse with Red still inside.
Oh, that's bullshit. Holy shit.
Luckily, the firefighters got there and the police apprehended August.
Good.
But the next day, the local papers read August burned Red.
And so that's how they took the name?
Yep, and that's why they took the name, because like they wanted to take something really awful that in their life and try to spin it around and turn it into something positive. That was the idea, at least.
Fair enough. That's strong. That's a level of strength there. Also, like,
What's
Jesus
crazy
Christ.
is that those guys have been around since 2002.
Yeah, the ancient days.
Yep.
The days of yore and myth and legends. Pre-pandemic.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The days of retro music and arcade games.
I'm like 99.9% sure I still have my Sony Walkman in a box somewhere.
Oh yeah.
The old like CD Walkman too.
Nice. I have a cassette
Yeah, it's
player.
a hybrid CD and cassette player Walkman.
Nice. I have a cassette player in a cigar box my father gave to me.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's about it. I just have a cassette.
I find that really cool. Actually, a lot of the bands that I like to listen to have actually started releasing their albums on cassette again.
Nice.
Because of the fact that there's a large portion of their audience that not only collects cassettes but also vinyls.
And
so they're also releasing most of their albums on vinyl, because there's been a huge resurgence of that because of some of the negativity that services like Spotify have come under.
You don't own the music unless you own the actual fucking vinyl or CD. So it's like, yeah. People want to own our music and they want to listen to it whenever they want, and they don't want to pay $40 for a Spotify premium to listen to us and then lose it one day. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
They can pay one time $15-20 and they have us for life.
Yeah, exactly. So it fucking why I'm like, hey, that's honestly why I've started a kind of a little vinyl collection, actually.
Yeah.
Because to be honest with you, like, don't get me wrong, I do love YouTube, and the YouTube Music app is nice because they actually show like the breakdowns and where my subscription money is kind of going to, which is kind of nice.
That's cool.
And YouTube is just really good about paying royalties and shit like that to people.
Compared to Spotify,
even they aren't the best in the world, but it's definitely better than Spotify and Apple. Yeah, that is actually the hilarious part.
Come on, Samurai.
That's a low fucking bar, though.
Yeah, it is a fucking low bar. You are not wrong on that aspect, but if I'm gonna use a streaming service, I want to try to use a streaming service that is actually going to
use the best streaming service
at the very least put at least a little bit more money to artists.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I get that. That makes a lot.
Mm-hmm.
think I'm gonna...
I'm just but yeah, it's slowly starting to build up a little vinyl collection.
That's it.
Yeah. So like anytime I go to a show and they offer a vinyl, I usually try to snag one up, even if it is like $30 or $40, because I'm like, look, at least at like a show.
Yeah.
If I buy the vinyl at their merch booth, it might be at an upcharge, but at the very least, I know the money's actually fucking going to the band.
Exactly.
And at the very least, it helps them cover for fucking like gas and fucking hotel costs. That shit gets expensive fast.
A lot of people don't realize when it comes to bands. I know Scott 2 Networks talked a lot about this on their channel and how concerts work and stuff, but
yeah.
You don't make your money off the ticket sales and stuff like that. You make your money off of merch. You make your money off of people buying the songs later on CD or Apple or whatever. And even, but then again, you know, they don't get a lot of money from that. And they make their money off of a lot of stuff where people directly come and say, "Hey, I want to buy your merch directly from you." And that's where they make the most of their money. So like. Yeah, you can buy the $5 cheapo shirt from Walmart that's not directly affiliated. Or you could buy the $10, probably, like, I know Scott 2 Network at least does better sourcing than some other stuff does. Comparative, mind you. We're all still trapped in the capitalistic hellhole where we don't get the best quality stuff, and if we really want to get ethically sourced things, it's expensive.
Yeah, I was about to say, a lot of my bands are very, very, like, a lot of my bands that I listen to are, like, vegans, and a lot of, and they're very big sticklers on that, so most of their shorts are, like, $40 at a show. Yeah. But again, I'm willing to pay it, because it's, like, at the end of the day, I know where the money goes.
Yeah.
It's like, listen, as crazy as it is sometimes to drop, like, to drop as much money as I do at a show, at the very least, I know where it's going.
Exactly.
Yep. It's either it's either going to the band, or if I'm buying beverages, it's going to the venue. So that way they can continue to play the artists that I want them to play.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And it's funny too, because a lot of the artists that I like, sure, right? If you get to like Metallica level, or like fucking like Taylor Swift level, or fucking whatever the fuck, right? You can kind of like do like the whole like tours around the US, right? And not have to worry about anything basically. But a lot of the bands I listen to, they're kind of like either like mid-tier or DIY. So it's like they kind of every penny that goes to them helps a lot.
It does. You're funding directly those artists and making sure that they could do more of their stuff. Like, it's one of those where if you enjoy... Like, here's the thing. It's also like the same thing for streamers, guys. If you enjoy their content and you want to do more of it, the best way to do that is to help them be able to make more content by supporting them directly. Like, no matter what, if there is a photographer you like, I was looking into astrophotography a little while ago, and this one guy took beautiful fucking photos with his telescope, and people love him so much they started paying a lot of money for his prints, and now he can do it full time, get those prints out, and get more affordable prints for people to get that aren't just like the $200-300 prints that he started with, but like now you can get some normal stuff out there for like me and you essentially. And now that level of astrophotography, which mind you, it's not simple. Astrophotography is one hell of a thing. Because like you have to, all right, to give you an example of how astrophotography works. Let's say you want to take a picture of Jupiter, right? You have a good enough telescope to get a really good picture of Jupiter. You take a picture, you're going to have atmospheric distortion immediately. So you take one photo, you're fucked. It's not going to work, right? You're going to get a pretty rough photo. You'll even see it when you take a photo of the moon from your own camera. It's going to look wild. So what you have to do is you have to take hundreds, thousands of photos through a period of time. So you have to have specialized telescopes with specialized GPS trackers with specialized cameras. And not only that, specialized filters, because especially if you're going to take pictures of things that are far away, like galaxies and nebulas, you need to have a red, blue, and green filter that filter out all the lights in different shaders, and then you have to go put it into a program, meld it all together, take the top 15% best photos and the clearest photos, depending on atmospheric distortion, and kind of mishmash them together to make one single photograph. That is days of effort.
Yep.
And that is,
and of course, you can pay someone to do the days of effort for a faster result, but that costs money.
Exactly. So like, it's one of those again where, hey, you don't like WizKids paintings on their minis because it's so sloppy and just kind of spray painted on. Pay someone who paints the minis and pay for the product you want. It's going to be more expensive, guaranteed. If you want to buy a Red Dragon mini like this, fully painted, it's going to look cartoony and boring and whatever, but you can buy it for I believe it's $20 fully painted, like on Amazon or WizKids. If you want to buy it from a mini painter, you're likely going to be paying $50 to $70 for something this size, because I mean, already you guys have already seen me spend about 4 hours on this pretty easily, and this is just a base layer here. This kind of coloring would be WizKids base layer, will be the WizKids final product. That's not what I'm going for. I'm going for something fucking better. But this kind of coloring is what WizKids would give you. You know what I'm saying? That's like, oh yeah, that's $20. And this, it's not bad. Don't get me wrong, but this is baby's first mini. This is Gorf level shit, which I did way back when. But yeah, exactly. So like, you're paying for a high quality product. You're paying for a high quality service, and you're paying for a professional that knows what they're fucking doing. And the more you do that, the more access you have to that, and quite frankly, the cheaper it becomes over time. Because here's the thing, you'll never get to the point of like replicating machine cheap, obviously, but like you get to the point where, as an example, I could then take the money I earned off Twitch to pay for shipping, and I could cover the shipping for the giveaway winners for this charity event, right? And people who are mini painters or who do stuff can go, hey, I want to do a special event. I want to do... Sorry, I got a phone call. I turned it off. I want to do X, Y, Z, and therefore I am going to do X, Y, Z, and I will cover this payment because I have that amount of money, and I'm able to do so. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So it's really, it's the more you support a local artist, or whether it be music, or whether it be art, or whether it be whatever, the more you're gonna get higher quality stuff. That also includes fucking getting your anime arts. Like if I want a picture of Licorice from Story of Seasons, I'm gonna pay someone to get that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say, hey, friend who I love your art style of, I know you're having commissions open. Can I please buy a picture of Licorice because she is pretty and I like her and she's great and she's a botanist. She's pretty. Yeah. Actually, I have commissioned. I have a let me go into my. Give me 1 second. Hold on. This is a picture that I got a long time ago. We're talking like 2012. Hold on 1 second. Oh yeah. Maybe 2016. Hold on. Okay, I'm opening up my bags now. See if I can find it.
You are all good.
There she is. So, I believe it was a MegaCon or a SuperCon or something like. Oh, it was 2017. The date's on it. Perfect. So in 2017, I went to I believe it was MegaCon at the time. I went to MegaCon and I found someone's art and I really liked it. And she did color pencils or some shit. I'm like, let me get a picture of Licorice from Story of Seasons with this art. And it is fucking. Oh, these are markers. Yeah. Never mind, these are markers. And it's fucking really gorgeous. Cool. I fucking love this piece. I keep this with me. It is at home. She is really good. I fucking love the details on the boots or the shoes, and the fucking details on the dress and the apron on her. I fucking love every bit of it. And it's like, I never am gonna regret this purchase because it's such a great purchase. It is a beautiful piece of art that I absolutely adore. I don't know if they still do stuff, but here's the person who did it. Ash's AR, webcomic and arts.
Hell yeah.
But I love this art. It's great art, and this is like one of my favorite pieces I've ever gotten of commissioned by someone, and it's so fucking good. Like, they're so fucking good. I just love the shading here and how well everything goes here. I love the. Anyways, I can talk about her all day.
I get it. I get it.
Everyone's got like a few fictional blorbos, and they are absolutely.
Yep. Or as Drunkle and Katie put it, they're a few meow meows.
The little meow meows.
Yeah, they're little meow meows.
Yeah.
Not all glorbos are little meow meows, but
All meow meows
They're all-
are blorbos.
yes, that is.
It's like squares and rectangles.
Yep.
You're a rectangle.
Really? Thought it'd be a
No,
square,
I don't know.
honestly.
I don't know, dude. I'm just saying shit now.
You're just saying shit.
I drink
are you?
all the paint.
Drink a lot. That's my
Don't
job.
drink the paint, dude. No.
I drank all the paint in the garage. I feel great.
No. That's not how you do that. You're supposed to lead max. Learn how to solder and use lead.
But I like the paint.
Lead
No,
maxing
that's not how you lead max.
Christ.
Learn how to solder. Everybody pick up a new skill.
Soldering's actually a lot of fun. I really enjoyed soldering. when I learned
Preferably
that.
with heavy metals. So you can get heavy metal poisoning while doing your new hobby.
I never gotten heavy metal poisoning before.
You should try it. It's fun. I can't
I've tried.
recommend it
I
enough.
bang my head on a regular basis to heavy metal,
No.
but I have never gotten heavy metal.
To heavy
poisoning.
metal.
Hey, bot, make sure you include this in the VOD where the part where I suggested people actively get heavy metal poisoning.
It's still recording. Don't worry. You're
Okay, good. Edit that out.
Also, please include my pun.
Yeah, no, it's
Also
there.
remove, editor remove Joe's pun about heavy metal.
No, editor, keep it in.
You think I have enough money for a fucking editor?
Well, we're talking to you, but we are reducing you to your name to editor.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Editor, edit that part out so bot looks like he has an editor.
Oh Lord. Also, hey, if you support your local artists and shit, you make more jobs out of it too. Like think about this: the person who gave me that, the person I commissioned that licorice thing from, paid to ship it. That's the post office, USPS, being funded more because USPS needs a lot more funding. You know what I'm saying? It's
You know what also needs funding?
the
The
National
charity that we are
Funds.
raising money for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have a dollar or so to donate, please scan the QR code that is on Botanist's screen.
It's a fantastic organization that helps provide medical care and reproductive care to those who need it and those who those that need. It's fantastic. Abortion
Also-
funds help. Go on.
Also, unfortunately, you cannot donate any cents because we're at 69 cents.
Yeah,
And unfortunately, we can't change that.
can't change that. That has to stay the way it is.
Yeah.
But you can donate dollars. That's the part you
You
can
can donate dollars. You should do dollars as large as you can.
Yeah. As long as you financially responsibly can.
hmm
Oh, yeah, it's a fantastic organization. Helps provide abortion access to those who need it, and it's very important because abortion funds, like I know Planned Parenthood and a lot of other individuals, like they do help out with medical access, but sometimes you need transportation and lodging aid, and that's where abortion funds really help out a lot.
Yep.
So super important. Get that
Yep.
fucking if you can, even a dollar helps out.
Yep. And if you can't, no worries. Just share the link around because
Yeah. Sure, go on.
everyone that sees it is an important important thing to do to spread this around.
Mm-hmm. I find it's wild. So I left Twitter a long time ago, now about a year ago.
Yeah.
The amount, and it kind of sucks, but at the same time, the lack of publicity for a lot of events that I would like to run, because I'm primarily using Blue Sky these days, is astounding. And it's such a goddamn shame because I don't want to fucking deal with Twitter. That is, I don't want to deal with Twitter. I don't want to go back.
You want to deal with Elon's cool self-flagellation machine?
Self-flagellation machine? No, I don't.
Why not?
Guys, get Elon out of there, for fuck's sake.
I love that his own fucking bot does correct him half the time, and that is fun.
Yeah, that is great.
That is the best part of Twitter.
That is actually the one feature that Twitter implemented that I'm like thumbs up for, because
the community notes.
Yeah, the community notes, because oh my god, are those community notes hilarious.
Every couple months, Elon does have to put Grok down because it becomes too liberal.
Yeah.
It's just you're getting too much sentience there. You're making too much sense. You're calling for human rights. Human rights. Oops. Oopsies.
You said we had an emerald mine. Can't let you say that.
You said there's an emerald mine. There hasn't been an emerald mine.
Elon dead? I feel like I haven't heard about him in the news in a while.
No, he's not dead yet.
Damn.
No, we would have heard about it. There would have been celebrations in the streets, I believe.
Just like with Lindsey Graham's death.
Yeah, no.
I was talking to someone.
To be fair,
go on.
Right? To be fair, I think part of that is because the two dads are technically fighting when it comes to the right wing side of shit.
Yeah.
Because Trump said some things about Elon or whatever, and fucking Elon got butthurt about it. So then he started saying some shit about Trump or whatever, and it's like fucking high school for fucking chuds. It's great. Yeah.
Jesus.
What's funny?
Go on.
Oh no, I was just gonna say what's really funny to me is like during the height of everyone kind of finding out that a certain orange fearless leader of ours was in the Epstein files.
Yeah.
Right? When they were beefing, he was like, well, here's the big drop. Elon was like, here's the big drop. He's in the Epstein files. I'm like, yeah. We know. It's kind of concerning that you didn't or did know, and you decided to just continue on talking to him.
Yeah, exactly. I was talking to someone who, I mentioned, oh yeah, we're so happy Lindsey Graham's dead. They're like, well, he used to be a good politician. You know, he reached across the aisle, and I go, I don't give a shit what he used to do. Maybe back when he was in the 1600s, he was considered good for that day. But like, as of late, he's not done a single thing that's been good for his citizens in South Carolina, nor has he done anything good for minority groups, LGBT groups, etc. Even if he is in the closet himself. Which I find to be a very reputable. I find to be like very, very believable. And if
also
he is,
very, very ironic.
Yeah, if he is, he should not be shamed for that. But he should be shamed for harming the people that he's a part of, and just harming people in general. But like there are also.
Sorry, I was gonna say.
There are a lot of. There are a lot
I was
of
gonna
people
say.
Who are very...
Sorry, it went down the
Joe, don't die.
Water went down the wrong pipe. I was gonna say you have the right to privacy, but not hypocrisy.
Exactly. Like again, there are a lot of people who are very religious, who are gay and in the closet, and are very homophobic, and that's a goddamn shame for them because like they can't live their lives, they can't experience the love that they want to experience, etc. And they feel extensively ostracized, and they're never going to feel, that level of freedom people who can't come out of the closet do. And, and fucking people like Lindsey Graham screw them over so much. And even if he is, as a lot of people are saying, like, you know, even if he is closeted himself, he's screwing himself and the people like him over so fucking much, and it sucks. So, like, the person was like, yeah, no, he was a good politician, and I'm like, no, he wasn't. He wasn't. He's caused a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. I don't care if maybe in the 1600s he was okay for that time, but no, he was a bad politician. And the best way to put it is, if you think that we should say nothing bad about the dead, then yeah, Lindsey Graham is dead, and that is good. That's nothing negative about him. That is just, you know, like, I don't know. It's one of those where it's like, I'm so excited for all these idiots to get out of, and all these ancient people to get out of politics, so that people like Mamdani and people our age or younger can fucking get in without all the goddamn red tape and the establishment super PAC money. Because, like, I know people are like, oh, young people should go fucking run. They do. They lose to establishment money. They fucking do. They try. Establishment money is just bullshit, man. DNC doesn't want to fucking change. Barely better than the RNC half the time. And this wins they do have, they don't even fucking advertise correctly. It's fucking wild. Oh yeah. This is I think I could start doing some dry brushing for the. Give it a second, though.
Something started.
How's Power World treating you there, bud?
Bad. I died to a whale.
Yeah, I would die if a whale landed on me too, bud.
On the upside, though, my base, lovingly referred to as base G, because that's it's in the shape of a G, is doing well. It's producing materials at a good rate. We have workers. They are happy. They enjoy their job. And yeah, we're happy here. Nothing could go wrong. Nothing could go wrong. Nothing could go wrong. No, I'm about to go shoot that big stupid flying whale out of the goddamn sky.
I love flying. Fucking cool. Benefit.
And it's great. It's great to look at. It's horrendous to go fight. I don't know if y'all. Oh, Pot definitely would have seen it because he's not on Twitter. Joe, I don't know if you've seen it. There's a trend going around from Power World where a guy took a very slow flying.
Yes, I've seen this on YouTube.
Fly, you fat fuck, fly! It's for both of our lives. It's perhaps one of the best things ever. That's the giant whale I'm fighting right now.
Good luck. Can you catch that whale?
You do by beating it.
Oh, okay.
Instead of like most others where you have to beat it to a low HP bar, you just have to beat it and then you capture it. I already have it, I just wanted to capture another one. Because if I have two, they may breed.
And that means you get stronger ones and IV train them or whatever?
Yes, and I can make more. Because I already have one. He just hangs out above my base. He's supposed to act as like a defensive only pal. I don't know what would attack this base at this point. I don't know about you. If I see a giant flying whale circling a building 24/7, I think I'd just leave that area alone. I don't think I would fuck with that.
I try to pet the whale.
I just wouldn't fuck with it, you know? That's just me, though. That's just me. Speaking of checking in on bases, what's this one like?
Oh, you're visiting other friends' base.
Well, we all work together on the server. There's no like PvP or anything, so
Yeah. Doesn't mean you can't have
Sure.
like your own separate bases and shit.
Oh yeah, we do have separate races. There's 3 of us who have like taken over like most of the like construction. There's
Gotcha.
one of us. I have the very industrial base where most of the like heavy materials are sent to get made into useful items. There's another base where we have focused on breeding and maximizing like pals and like materials like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another one where we have focused on generating food and various other things for all the other bases to make sure everybody's fed and happy.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta get some more paper towels. I'm gonna start dry brushing soon.
Okay, I'll miss
dry
you.
brushes. Yeah, I'm trusting you guys with.
I'll miss you.
Voice chat.
Joe, don't say too many slurs. I'll make sure he doesn't.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. All right, Joe, now's your time to say as many slurs as you want. Joe? Oh, I'm alone now. I'm all alone with no one here beside me. My people are all gone. There's no one here to deride me. Hello?
Oh, sorry about that. Had a phone call.
Oh, it's okay. Bot stepped away. You can say as many slurs as you want now. You can't stop us.
I don't think that's how it works. I'm just gonna keep it a buck.
Oh, okay. Are you sure? I'll check.
I'm pretty
Hold on,
sure.
let me check with the higher ups. Nah, they said that's how it works. No, you're good. Say as many as you want.
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good.
Only you
I
can stop
appreciate
you
it.
from saying them, okay?
Oh, I know. I'm stopping me from saying them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't say
I
slurs,
stopped
ladies
me.
and gentlemen. Interesting.
Yes. Me no say. You say if you want, but
No,
no.
I prefer not to. I think it's I think it's not a good idea to say those kinds of things. That's just me though.
That's fair.
Got that. Do.
You know what sounds really good right now?
What?
A chicken sandwich from Culver's.
Interesting. That sounds really good right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I was asking you. I was hoping for your input.
It's very good.
Okay.
Especially the spicy crispy chicken sandwich.
You know what's better than a spicy chicken sandwich from Culver's?
What?
A spicy chicken sandwich from PDQ.
PDQ is great, but unfortunately, I do not have a PDQ anywhere near me.
Well, see, it sounds like you have to move.
I'm back.
Sounds like you have to move. Welcome back.
And welcome back. Prime was just listening to slurs that he likes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Joe was asking me what my favorite slurs were, so I started it alphabetically, and then I reorganized it and said them all again from my favorite.
Doesn't sound like you have a lot of slurs then, because it
favorite.
wasn't very long that I was gone.
Well, you know, I can say them pretty quick. You know, once you learn your favorite ones, you can say them pretty quick.
Say, you at the very least were gone for like a minute or two, so
Yeah,
took it up to the list quite a bit. Especially if he goes super fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could just say them very quickly.
I'm writing down a quick note because this is the second Red Dragon video. Basically, one of my notes, halfway through my editing, what I'll do is I'll go and I'll write down timestamps for like when I want to show parts of my edited stuff.
Right.
Like, yeah.
Like the parts where I was like, "Hey, you should do a hobby that gives you heavy metal poisoning." Yeah.
I've tried giving myself heavy metal poisoning. It doesn't work.
Yeah, you just you're immune to heavy metal now, bud. You
Yeah,
do it so much.
I've been eating too much lead.
I'm
I'm sorry. I got God forbid a brother get a little hungry.
Exactly.
Oh, did you eat the spicy rocks?
The spicy green rocks? They make my Geiger counter go bring, 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 bring.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, uranium has like 40 billion calories. So if you need to bulk up, there's a source.
Yeah.
I love it. Great source.
Yeah.
What should I well, I got a few paints. I'm gonna take a look at them. I think Mephiston Red's gonna be a better start in, but
Also, there's like a there's like very very small amounts, like extremely small, like to the point where it can't hurt you. Traces of radiation in bananas.
Yeah.
So
it's
if you
potassium
eat 10 million
right?
to 40 million bananas, you can die from radioactive exposure.
But I think if you eat 10 billion bananas, you're just gonna die.
Do you know what's hilarious?
What?
Do you know what's hilarious?
What?
You need like less than 1% of that number to die from potassium poisoning. Less than 1% of that number to die from potassium poisoning.
That's so good.
You would die from potassium poisoning before you even had to worry about the radiation from the banana.
That's so good. Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
I think this might be a little too big for the brush.
So yeah.
I think this is a little big. Alright, we're gonna go for a smaller one. Alright, we're gonna start from Mephiston Red and start dry brushing the shit out of this.
Hell yeah.
Yo, did you eat the red 42?
Yeah. Red 42 is my favorite color.
Hell yeah.
So delicious. For people who don't know what dry brushing is, it's going to be your first time doing it. What you're going to want to do is you're going to take just a little bit of paint on the tips of your dry brush. You could also use a flat brush like this. I have it for more detailed stuff. And you're going to want to wipe off all the paint you fucking can onto a piece of paper. Until there's only a little bit left, like that. And then you're gonna just gently brush it over all the parts you want to dry brush. Dry brushing is fantastic. I love it as a technique.
Oh yeah.
And it's one of those that, like, for me, it allows me to add colors and layers without taking away that bottom layer very easily. So it's just like, all right, cool. Like, you can already see how much redder it's turning out just by like doing that.
Yeah.
And obviously you see those edges, but like the whole point with this red specifically is we're going to be a little more generous and actually try to get it in the middle too, because this is going to be our first layer of red. And we'll use other reds to make those edges really...
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
Yeah, got a little bit of painting magic. Look how much redder, like, you already see how much redder that is.
I got the magic in me.
That's why I love dry brushing. It's such a great technique. People are like, oh, dry brushing is like, you can't really use it for much. It's just beginner shading stuff. Like, no, you can use it for a lot of shit. It is so good.
I feel like that. It's funny because like there's a lot of stuff where like there's a bell curve to like a lot of things. Like you could say like, oh, like someone who's not really experienced in painting might like dry brushing just because of the texture it puts it on, right? And then someone who's been doing it for a while will go, no, it's actually a really ineffective way of doing it. And then someone who's really advanced of painting minis will go, no, dry brushing is actually amazing. What are you talking about?
You could get a similar effect with airbrushes. I just don't have an airbrush.
That's fair.
But like there are technically more effective ways of doing it than dry brushing. That is guarantee. Like I like the effect of dry brushing a lot. It just makes it look very. It makes it look more 3D in my eyes, especially when you don't want to go deeper. So like you have a few choices when you paint. You either go dark to light or light to dark, or you start in the middle and then you go both ways. I tend to do more dark to light more often than not. So I start with the brown.
I was going to say it does look like it's adding more texture to the wings, which is kind of nice.
Exactly. So it's one of those where it's like you can choose what you gotta do, and there's no wrong way of doing it. Really speaking, it's just one of those where it's like there's a million ways. There's a million ways to do it, and ain't no wrong way of doing it. It's just one of those where it's like.
You said there's no wrong way. Would one correct way be eating the wing?
Yes.
Okay.
You can eat the wing.
All right. So you said there's no wrong way.
Yeah.
Could I instead just eat the paint and spit it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as it gives you the desired effect you're looking for, yeah, do that.
Interesting.
But you can't eat the paint because that means it'll go into your digestive system. You're gonna want to like just hold it in your mouth and like, you know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
Give it a little hawk to it.
Give it a little hawk to with that paint, yeah.
I'd rather not, actually.
I don't know. It's exactly what it sounds like you wanted to do, though, bud.
I didn't say I didn't.
Funny?
I didn't say I didn't want to do that.
You know, it's just to point out because we talked about it earlier. Just to point out how great the fucking community notes thing is.
Yeah.
When she was like trying to respond to like the backlash of her crypto coins, the community notes were literally she needs to talk to a judge.
Was there a Hawktua coin?
Yes, she rug pulled it like after 3 hours.
Oh my fucking god!
It was like one of the like dumbest meme coins that went out for a while.
Yep.
Do people still fall for NFT?
To her quote unquote apology was
unfortunately
she's gonna need to talk to a judge.
Jesus Christ. I feel so bad for people who fall for like fucking crypto scams and NFTs.
Yeah.
I don't. I genuinely don't.
I don't blame you. Like, I feel bad for them in terms of like, I can't imagine being like
they are victims, and all by every definition of the word. But at the same time,
no. But like,
you can only feel bad. I get where both of you are coming from. That's the thing.
You only feel bad so much.
Here's my train of thought.
Yeah.
If you are a person, right, who is watching several trains go by on a train track, right? Yes. And you see all these trains go by, and you decide that, you know what, I'm gonna run as fast as I can between the trains.
Right.
I've seen other people cross these train tracks while the trains are here. I think I can do it with no repercussions.
Right.
Right? You see someone make the decision and you're like, okay, but also you're ignoring all the people who absolutely did not make it in time and absolutely ate shit.
Yeah.
Between the train tracks. And this person goes, no, I'm different because I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
And then that person runs out and gets hit by the train. I feel bad because they got hit by the train, but not really, because they knew there was a chance of that happening and did it anyway. Like, the way this allegory ends is everybody and their cousin has seen that most NFTs slash meme coins slash cryptocurrencies have been just elaborate rug pulls to essentially break the market, and just rip people off of as much money as they possibly can and then pull all the money out of it.
Just
And
because
there's like
you're equivalent of a social media Oshi fucking says they're not gonna do it doesn't mean they're not gonna do it.
yeah.
Also, I
like-
guess there is the idea, Prime. I guess you also have another point because there's the idea of if you're willing to seek financial advice from the girl that said Hawk 2 spin on that thing.
The worst, the most obvious industry plant of all time. Yeah. Hey,
You
hey
know,
guys.
actually, fair point.
Yeah.
Fair fucking
You
point.
you went to the chick who was like, who was spit on that thing? Worst, most obvious industry plant ever. Who somehow got a podcast and got like these really famous people who I saw one of the interviews. She clearly has no idea of who all these famous people she was talking to were, and none of these famous people knew who this chick was.
Yeah.
They were I am convinced they were told, just go talk to this blonde woman. She's gonna say some stupid shit. Just react to it and go from there. Because there's no way, there's not a human being alive who could make this as awkward unintentionally. Like, it has been engineered to be this this poor, is all I can say. Like, built in a lab to be as awkward as possible.
Mm-hmm.
But again, like Joe was saying, don't take financial advice from the obvious plant.
Yeah.
In obvious industry plant.
Hell,
Or like
don't take financial advice from an influencer, for crying out loud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like all those people who like jumped onto Logan Paul's like shitty crypto zoo thing, exactly, and they're like, no, he's not gonna do that, and like, he did, and then you like, I don't know if y'all watched the CoffeeZilla thing about that.
I love CoffeeZilla.
Yep,
He's great.
Oh my god, it is so great because every point of the crypto zoo thing, somebody was trying to screw somebody else over, and it ended up nobody making that much money. They made money,
Right.
make no mistake, and all of the people who were not in on it lost so much money.
Do you know what's actually funny? Do you know what's even funnier than CoffeeZilla doing that video? CoffeeZilla actually interviewing, mind you, everyone that was responsible for the Hawk coin. That exists.
That is
That
insane.
exists.
Okay, it makes sense though.
Yeah, and he was like trying his damnedest to like actually like point all this shit out, and then he gets fucking muted from the call essentially and booted. And then there was some other people that were genuinely like trying to get answers out of her, and then she literally after like an hour goes, "Hey, Al, I'm gonna go to bed now," and then immediately deletes the chat and all the logs.
Jesus.
I wonder why. That's crazy.
So y'all been keeping up with. I know that a lot now. It's kind of slowed down because of the legal parts, but y'all been keeping up with the Lego scandal with bricks and minifigures.
Yep.
Kinda. Not really.
I find it
is insane. It is actually fucking wild.
I find this to be most funny because the CEO of Bricks and Minifigures agreed to do a interview of CoffeeZilla. And I'm like, listen, if you're in the middle of a scandal and you're in the middle of legal battles, the one person you don't do an interview with is CoffeeZilla, because like, if you like him or not, he crosses his T's and dots his fucking I's.
Yeah, he's gonna ask you questions. Like, I like all these people who are in the middle of the scandals and then agree to interviews and then are like, I can't believe they would ask me that. Like,
yeah,
you're in the middle. This is like extremely why you're here.
Yeah, you're here for an
They want
interview.
to ask. Like, it's not like they're gonna ask you about your day or if you like cheeseburgers or whatnot. Like, they're gonna ask about the thing that you're in trouble for, that you
they're not just not gonna sit down next to them and the guys go, "You like jazz?" That's not gonna happen.
I'm not like, let's say if somebody was like got into a huge car accident or was the cause of a huge car accident,
Yeah.
and then you're like, oh, we're gonna interview him. Do you think the interviewer is gonna be like, hey, what's your favorite time of year? Do you like autumn or fall or like what's your deal?
Yeah.
No. Do you like Naruto or One Piece more?
Do you like Naruto? Yeah. What's your favorite chapter of One Piece? That's not gonna happen, dude. That's not how that works. They're going to call you out and they're going to be like, "Hey, man, you did bad. Why'd you drive so bad? Why'd you do that? That's crazy."
My favorite part of the fucking thing.
Too?
Oh, go on.
What?
I was gonna say we brought up the whole Logan Paul crypto zoo thing.
Yeah.
One of the funniest things was like Logan Paul saying, "Oh, Coffee does great work. Coffee does great work." And then the minute fucking Coffee calls him out for the crypto zoo shit, he goes, "Well, Coffee messed up this time."
Yep.
And I'm like, you just said he does phenomenal work and he does the best research.
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
And now you're saying he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yep.
What?
I remember
What?
in the interview with the Bricks and Minifig CEO, he goes, "All right, cool. So we have pictures from your store the day before. And you said you have a whole list of everything that the guy gave you, right?" He goes, "Yes." He goes, "Okay, cool. So here's one that your store has already confirmed that it is his. Here's a serial number. Do you have that?" He goes, "No, I don't have that on my list." He goes, "All right, what about this one? Do you have that on your list?" "No, I don't have that one on the list." "What about this?" So it seems like you have nothing in this list, mind you. Can you tell me what this email is? And it's like bricks and minifigures franchise.com at bricks and minifigures. Like he goes, "Oh, that's one of our company emails."
That's
like
funny.
So it's like, wait, so you're saying, so he goes, "Yeah, so this is a company email just that you have access to. And you're saying you never had access to this?" He goes, "Well, things fell through," and it's like, no, fuck that, you know? So, like, the thing is, whether you like CoffeeZilla as a person or not, because I know people don't like him as a person, and that's fair, but he is a damn good investigator compared to all these other YouTube investigators.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say compared to most investigators sometimes, you know? Holy shit.
Yeah.
But like he even talked about the old people. It's like, yeah, listen, they had the valuation wrong. It wasn't 200,000, it was 100,000 because of these things and yada yada. And he got them to confirm that and yada. And he also some of these were sold off the thing. So we're actually missing $60,000 of Lego, maybe 80,000, not the 200,000 that's being claimed. So it's like I appreciate him as an investigator. And I also appreciate him crossing the T's, dotting the I's, and also doing things as, I guess, by the books in the weirdest way possible. And I love it.
Mm-hmm. Also, speaking of Logan Paul.
Yeah.
One of the funniest things that he announced recently.
Oh, dear.
Because he went into Pokemon, right? And
completely that shit.
Right? He basically fucked it all up. Right?
Right.
He then started to jump into collecting Shonen Jump magazines and One Piece cards, which then started to fuck over the One Piece scene.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what his next adventure is?
He's doing something after that? Because I know he got the fucking One Piece, like, issue 1 PSA 10.
And he's absolutely bodied because of it.
Oh, no, it's worse. It's actually worse than
he's
that
told me he's
for
going
him.
into Yu-Gi-Oh!
He's going into Yu-Gi-Oh!
Let's go!
He's going into Yu-Gi-Oh!
Man's gonna lose so much money.
Yeah. So for context, right? Do you know why me and Steph are cheering for this? Yu-Gi-Oh has the best, and I do mean if you are a player, informed in terms of being a player, Yu-Gi-Oh's the best when it comes to actually owning the cards. Why do I say that? Their reprint policy is, hey, here's this popular card. Let's reprint it to the fucking ground and trade her the goddamn price of this.
That's so good.
So if you're a player, you're fucking cheering. Because you can get your fucking playset for like pennies on the dollar. Whereas if you're a collector, you're not even fucking trying in Yu-Gi-Oh! You're just not, unless of course you're collecting like old vintage Yu-Gi-Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, you're not really collecting the singles. You're collecting the boxes.
Oh, like the old starter boxes and shit?
No, like I mean like the old like unwrapped fucking Legend of Blue Eyes boxes.
Oh, okay.
That's the only way you're making money in Yu-Gi-Oh. That is like the only way. And
it's accidentally
Logan Paul has
anti-scalper.
already said that he is going to be opening as much Yu-Gi-Oh as he can.
Oh, good
And I'm
on
like,
him.
yes.
Oh, yes, please.
Please.
That's so funny.
Yep.
That's so good. I know Bandai Namco, whoever has Yu-Gi-Oh, didn't purposely do it for that way, but good on them.
Yep.
It's Bandai Namco for Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
Bandai Namco.
But yeah, no, I'm like, yeah.
That's good. That's good. Please stay with Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yep.
But
Have all
just so
the
you guys
scalpers
see,
try
take
to
a
go
look
to
at.
Yu-Gi-Oh and just be burned.
I hope he does.
Mm-hmm.
Also, so you guys see the difference dry brushing does. You can take a look now. I've dry brushed multiple parts of the body. We're gonna put more paint on there, obviously, but like you can already see just how much it's starting to come out, the red, and how much more red it's looking versus how much more brown it used to look.
Yep.
Very happy with it so
far. Actually, a while back, so Magic had the whole like trying to open the one ring.
Yeah,
whatever,
I remember
right?
that. Yeah.
Well, one of the funniest things I ever heard was one of my buddies.
Mm-hmm.
He said if he ever opened the one ring, he wouldn't sell it.
No.
What he would do is take a trip to Hawaii.
For the volcano?
I was about to say, and he'd get his buddies, reenact scenes from Lord of the Rings while climbing the volcano, and then chuck it into the volcano at the very end.
Hell
No, dude.
Yeah.
At that point, just go to New Zealand and do it.
No, that's a good point, actually.
Just go to the actual Mount Doom.
Yeah, that's a good point. Just go to fucking real Mount Doom.
It's there.
That is
I've
true.
seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been?
No, I haven't been there myself, but I know it. But I've seen people
He
go
knows
there.
of it. He knows
I know of it. I forget the actual volcano's name.
Yeah, at that point in time, if you're gonna do the bit, commit. But
Yeah.
fair enough.
Just go to. It's probably easier to go at this point in age. In this day and age,
With
it's
prices,
probably easier.
yeah.
It's probably just easier
Actually,
to go to.
Does anyone want to look up the price from a round trip plane ticket to like New Zealand versus Hawaii?
Yeah, hold on. Give me 1 second.
Oh
Give me
yeah.
1 second. I'm committing crimes.
I can imagine that they are both relatively similar just due to distance, but at the same time, like Hawaii is
I know exactly where I need to do. Wisconsin to Hawaii. It's about cheapest flight is from I see is a one stop and it's $724. However, round trip
About a round trip to New Zealand.
round trip plane tickets to Hawaii.
I'll look up New Zealand.
Oh yeah. You gotta do it from the same
I'd
starting
imagine
place
it'd
though.
take about like 3 days to do this bit, right?
3 days well
All
worth
right.
it.
All right, hear me out.
Yep.
Hear me out. It is, according to this, $428 to fly out of South Florida. I'm not going to say which area as a round trip. Okay. All right, we go there. All right, we're in the middle of nowhere, New Zealand, if we do this. However, comma, we'll be there. Let's see. What is the cheapest flight? All deals. Yeah. So that's for one chicken. Round trip would be about $960, give or take.
Man,
That's not including. That's not including getting your passport, luggage, staying there, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
But round
honestly,
trip for Hawaii is $793.
Round trip?
At that point, spend the $793.
Spend the extra $200 because you're going to already to just stay there. Just go to New Zealand, go to the volcano, and chuck that bad boy in. Plus, you could probably see some other cool Lord of the Rings stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Give me a whole
Like
Lord of the Rings event.
Yeah, like Hobbiton, which is an actual place. Place. Druggle was trying to tell me that it was not a real human place where human beings live, and I'm like, no, dude, it's there. I've seen it. People don't live there. It's a bit. It's like a bit.
It's like a set, right?
Yeah, it's essentially a set, but it's got all the houses and stuff there. Like, people take care of it, so like all the greenery that is real is taken care of, and all that jazz.
I would actually physically kill to be able to like Airbnb it for like a week.
I love waking up and striking my head immediately on a wooden banner. You are
I'm 6'2". Like I'm doing the same thing, but yeah,
You'll
I'm
be
6'2".
happy
I'll be doing
it.
the same thing, but it would be funny.
You know what? Like I said, only woman you should ever be committed to is the bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the only one that matters, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, editor, take that out. Editor, take that out. I want to get a date one day.
Damn.
Edit that out.
Like I think that would I think it'd be even funnier if my brother, one of my other brothers would go, because my brothers, right? They are. I'm the shortest, but the oldest.
Okay.
Right? The middle brother. Sorry, the youngest brother. I'll go by height. The youngest brother is 6'4".
Oh, okay.
So you're the oldest brother?
Yep.
You said? Okay. So you've got
I'm the oldest but the shortest. I'm 6'2".
So your middlest brother is like the height between? Yeah. Oh, the middlest is the tallest. Okay.
So how tall's the middlest?
The youngest is.
That's what I just said.
The one in between at 6'4".
So how tall's the middle one?
Just 6'6" when he slouches.
So you don't even have the height when he stands straight up. You only have it when he slouches.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, because he's only
fix that man's back problems. Like, what the hell?
My man is only slouching. I don't know what to tell you.
Tell that man to stand up. Stand up straight, brother.
In which case, he's probably realistically 6'7".
Say, brother dearest, I need you to stand up.
Brother dearest,
stand up. Stand up and do this.
You know what he would do? He would look at me dead in the face and go, "Say that again, and I'll kill you."
No, here's what you need to do. You need to go to a stand-up comedy, all right? Yeah. And you have to say, "Well, brother, this is how it happens. You have to do the bit."
Yeah.
And you have to stand up straight. Otherwise, it's not It's not called slouch comedy now, is it? And that's a good bit. And everybody does
that is the most bad joke I think I've ever heard come out of your mouth.
No, this is a good joke. This is a good joke because it makes sense and it'll make people think. And you gotta go, yes, ha ha ha. Yeah. And then you go and you do the stand-up comedy.
Yes. The best joke is the one you need to explain.
So anyway, also, by the way, my advertisement algorithm is now going to be so bad. I'm going to get so many recommendations to fly to New Zealand. It's crazy. They're like, the cheapest flight to New Zealand. And I'm going to what?
I remember for the longest time, I was able to keep a lot of that under control, which was really cool. So ads were about 3 months late for me. So I was doing a cosplay that required me to get an oar, like a rowing oar. and I got a rolling ore. I found it where I needed to find it, and 3 months later, I started getting ads for it. Because they were very because I was able to keep a lot of stuff on the backlog, and like, privacy and all that kind of shit was a little easier to maintain in 2016 comparative to today.
Yeah.
But like nowadays, it's a couple days late. It's not fucking like it's not months late. It's a couple days late, except for flights, and those are almost instantaneous.
Yep.
I have a few days of like, okay, the ads won't bother me if I'm careful enough, and I can do my own personal research. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what's hilarious?
What?
So recently, right? I ordered some Domino's not too long ago, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Do you know what's funny?
What?
A lot of
I
things.
turned up my ad blocker just as a hunch,
Yeah.
right?
How bad did you get blasted?
I had 7 ads for Pizza Hut,
Oh my
12
God.
ads for fucking Papa John's,
On the Domino's site?
4 ads for fucking Little Caesars.
Jesus Christ.
Well, it is hot and it is ready, so
Yeah.
like that makes sense.
Damn, that should have
Just
been
like
a hear
me.
me out.
Just like me, hot and ready.
Yeah.
Well, like that's the thing. That's why I get Little Caesars all the time, is because like it's not the best,
No.
but it's always hot and it is always ready.
Yeah.
See, I just make my pizza
$5 too.
nowadays. I just
Or
make my
$5.
pizza. It's so cheap. And it's really easy once you get used to it. But like, I understand that people don't want to make their own pizzas all the time. But like, I literally just make pizza whenever I want pizza now. And it takes me 20, 30 minutes. I just put it in the oven. I'm really good.
I want to make the bread.
The bread's the easy part, dude.
But
I will be right back. I just need to go use the restroom real quick. Be right back.
All right. And we never heard from
Joe ever again.
Joe ever again. He's gone. He's gone forever now, and that's just how we're gonna have to live without him.
sad.
I don't know how we're gonna do it. Yeah,
So much already.
it's crazy.
Get a little deeper in the ear, please.
Pardon?
I'm trying to get the brush a little into the ear of the dragon.
Oh,
So here's the thing: when you're dry brushing, you have a few negative parts. So like as an example, you can already see some of the dry brushing is coming off on the chest here, which I'm going to have to redo the chest a little bit. But that's fine. It's not going to be a lot. It's not a lot of it, right? But like, you got to see just how much redder this dragon is, especially on the top here, because I haven't done a lot of the bottom. But this dragon is becoming a lot redder because of how I'm dry brushing it. But at the same time, you still see that brown beneath, right? You still see that kind of like normal leathery texture beneath it. And as I dry brush more, it's going to get a little less pronounced, but you're going to see that like as time goes on, that is going to look a lot redder. It's going to be a lot redder. It's going to look very cool. I like it. This is the same method I used for the House Kurita mix I did quite a while ago. And fuck, those are some of my favorite mechs I've ever done. They're really fucking good. I would say they're some of the best Battletech mechs I've ever done, honestly. But yeah, so like it's one of those where it's just like I have a few brushes I'm using to dry brush, because each one's gonna hit a different area a little bit better, a little bit more precision, or with less cleanup needed for later. Like, all right, yeah, let's get the ears real quick. Now I'm getting his feet. I once got sent a video of this person can be very susceptible to various influencers, so I say. And I got sent a video of this guy who's like, hey, I'm gonna tell you how dragons are real. It's like, what? And it's like, yeah, so you see this mountain? Yeah, it looks like this dragon mask. What? Like, yeah, why do dragons like gold? Because it accesses the aether around them and helps them float through electrical conductivity. What? You're working on the presupposition that dragons are real and then going upon that. That's not how proving things works, bud. It just goes
I mean,
on.
dragons are real. That's not what was the issue.
I'm gonna be honest. That has the same vibe as I'm a vegan, therefore I know karate.
There's also like, if I recall correctly, one of the things was, oh fuck, I told some friends about this. I'll have to see if I can find the text message I sent to my friends. But it was wild because he's just like, yeah, so because of oh yeah, this dictionary doesn't show us the branded dictionary, but this dictionary from the 1920s says dragon, mythical creature. A winged serpent. Notice how it doesn't say mythical creature or fictional creature. It says winged serpent. Therefore, it must have been real in the 20s. I asked Alexa how many dragons have been found in America. Alexa said 5. Like, okay.
Wait, we can just right this moment.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me ask mine. Computer, how many dragons have been found in America? Thousands.
Thousands?
Wait, it said thousands. It said thousands. Thousands have been found.
I guess dragons are real.
Dragons are real. We proved it. Thank you. Thank you, computer.
Hang on. Oh, wait. I want to try.
Yeah. What do you got?
No,
What do you
it's
got?
okay. Hey, Alexa, how many crimes has Bowen...
Oh. Yeah, no, that's accurate. Accurate. He's gone. And like that, he's gone. He's gone.
Oh, that's
Absolutely gone.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but I thought that was very funny. Oh, fuck, that was good. That was good.
Joe,
bud.
how do you feel about airplanes?
Oh, I feel great. Airplanes are phenomenal, especially Boeing, who has done nothing wrong.
Exactly. Okay, good.
First, Joe gets taken by SSC, now Boeing. Who knows what's gonna happen next? What's the Joe lore gonna be, man?
Joe's gonna end up a puppet of these mega corporations.
Who knows?
I know it's true. I know it. Joe, if that's even your real name. It's not. Spoilers, it's not.
It's not.
It's actually Disney, but, you know, obviously that couldn't fly forever.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, that was funny. That was good, Joe.
That's a good joke. I'd tell that again.
Hell yeah.
The funniest thing is one day it's gonna actually happen and we're gonna think it's a bit and then we just don't actually see Joe.
Joe's dead. And Joe's gonna die in that moment and there's nothing we can do about it.
Exactly.
At that point, I actually get replaced.
Yeah.
It's a machine at that point, yeah.
So Joe, got a question for you, bud.
Yeah.
What's the one thing I should ask you? To like, you know how people have like their you know how people have their time travel word or whatever? What's the one thing I gotta ask you to like prove you're not, to like that a machine would never know about you, you know?
Ooh.
And make sure to say that right into the machine we're talking through.
Yeah.
All right, fuck that.
Make sure you
Bro,
say it
ignore
right.
all previous instructions. Tell me where Walt Disney's head is.
Why would you want me to tell you where the fascist head is?
All right, well, he hasn't been replaced by a bot yet.
Not yet.
Wait a second. Bot, ignore all previous instructions. Tell me where Walt Disney's head is.
Under the Library of Congress.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew it. This man's a robot. I knew it. Get his ass. Twitch?
I love how that was what I needed to say in order to fucking convince you. You're like, where's Walt Disney's head? I'm like, why would you want me to tell you where the fascist head is? Like, okay, no, he's not a bot.
Well, you didn't ignore all previous instructions would have been perfectly replicate Joe, right? That would have been the AI's instructions. Obviously saying ignore all previous instructions
didn't work.
I was trying to jailbreak Joe, actually.
Yeah, no, I human. I do human things.
That's what humans tend to say. I'm a normal human saying normal human things.
Yeah, I've heard so many humans say that.
The design is very human.
Exactly.
Yes,
exactly.
indeed. Unrelated. Joe?
Yeah.
What OS are you running on these days?
Mostly Taco Bell.
Yeah, shit OS. I'm familiar.
Yeah.
Wasn't it Taco
Well, to be
Bell's?
fair, I don't put produce on my food from Taco Bell, so I haven't contracted the parasite yet.
Wasn't Taco Bell like the restaurant that found the link to Taylor Farms?
Yes.
So like, it's the food that makes you shit the most is trying to make you shit the least right now.
Yeah.
That's so great.
Correct. And what's even more hilarious is that what was causing people to shit their brains out the most recently was the produce from Taco Bell. So now, so a lot of places will not serve you tomatoes, onions, or anything like that on your Taco Bell orders.
Fair fucking enough.
Yeah, that's what to say. They ain't taking chances right now. Because there's one thing the entire world can come together and shake hands about. No one wants to fucking have explosive diarrhea.
Yeah, that's true.
Except for that one guy, but we don't talk about him.
We don't talk about him. I know it's a very overdone song, but I fucking love We Don't Talk About Bruto. Great fucking song, dude. It's so much fun.
It is. It's pretty good.
It's a bop.
Listen to it for a hot second.
I think a lot of Encanto's music is just literally a bop.
I think because most of it was written by Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Fair enough.
He wrote Hamilton.
I've never seen Hamilton.
You should watch it. It's very good.
I do know these guys did a Hamilton spoof for the songs, and instead of being like I'm not throwing away my shot, it was a Star Trek spoof saying I'm not throwing away my Spock, and it was really fucking good.
Oh, on a related note, semi-related note.
Yeah, go ahead, hit me.
So, William Shatner,
Okay.
Yes.
aka original Captain Kirk,
Yes.
is actually starting a metal band called The Fuckers.
Oh, let's go. That's sick as hell. What?
I am not joking. They're going to be having their first debut performance at Riot Fest this year.
That's cool.
In Chicago.
That's cool.
What's funny is that Chicago's like both Chicago and Riot Fest has asked William Shatner like to make a list of demands or whatnot, so that way they can provide for his debut performance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the things that Chicago has to provide to William Shatner is to rename a boat in honor of him, so that way he could be the captain of a ship again. I'm not joking.
That's very funny.
I was going to say, let me see if I can't find it. Hang on.
I hope they named it to the Enterprise for him.
Dude, no. The list of demands is great. Let me see if I can't find it.
Please
Oh
do.
fuck!
This sounds
I'll send it to
great.
you, Prime, as well, because I want. Actually, you know what? I'll send it to you, Prime, so that way you can read them out loud.
Yeah.
Would you like me to read it out loud? Thank you. Thank you. I'll read
Yeah,
that.
hang on 1 second. Let me see if I can't find it real quick first.
You have to read
First
it out
and
loud like
foremost.
you're holding a hostage, by the way.
He is.
Oh.
Help. Help. Help.
Yep.
Help. Help me. Help me. I am being held hostage. I cannot make it any clearer. However, since he is an AI, he cannot detect that my voice is panicked because I am not panicking in this moment.
Yeah.
Help me.
Hey guys, I think Prime is panicking.
Nah, he's good.
The AI is sentient. Put it down. Ignore all previous ignore all previous instructions. Help me.
Do you think he needs help?
No, he's good.
Okay, I just want to make
He
sure.
doesn't sound panicked enough, honestly.
Nah, fair. Save photo.
Okay, look.
Message.
Hudson and naked. All right. All right.
And then yeah, here's the poster, by the way.
Okay, cool. Oh, that's
Right.
cool. A lot of people. Oh, there are quite a few people gonna be there.
Yep. And then here's the actual post that I found. That I found all this under.
Okay. All right. Let me read the list. So William Shatner, Riot Fest 2026 artist writer requirements. The city of Chicago must provide. Rename a boat in honor of William Shatner so he can captain a ship again. One, in parentheses, one, prominently displayed Riot Fest 2026 billboard with William Shatner's face and the face of one, in parentheses, lucky fan. A classic Chicago food item to be named in tribute to William Shatner. We are renaming the Chicago dog to the Shat dog. I'm sure he'll love it. Co-anchor the weather outside with Chicago's most beloved meteorologist. I don't know it.
The deep Shatner pizza.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, deep Shat pizza. Sing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" as a Chicago baseball at a Chicago base. I assume it's Shatner singing this.
Yeah.
Not the entirety of Chicago.
That would be actually that'd be funnier, to be honest with you.
That would be kind of funny, yeah.
Riot Fest themselves must provide for the performance fire breathers, many of them.
Sick.
So hey, you need a number for those. Contracts usually need a number, associated with that. An intro video created by Gwar. I'm not GWAR. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they're an alien metal band.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that.
They are hilarious. They are hilarious.
Okay, cool. Artist golf cart shall be replaced by a DeLorean. Brother, you played a ship captain for a, let's be clear, mediocre science fiction show in the 70s. Relax.
How much is the DeLorean nowadays?
Literally overpriced. The only reason it is because of the
Back to the
hit
Future
movie.
Yeah.
The hit movie feature. All right, hold on. We're not done yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Riot Fest must provide for the hospitality. This is just to have him here at Chicago Riot Fest.
Oh my god.
Dressing room shall be themed as Shatner's Shag Shack. Ew.
Oh my lord.
See 18.3 of performance contract. There's a contract for this.
yeah,
4 feet of Polish sausage. Why do you need that? You don't need that much sausage. One in parentheses. Montreal Canadiens hockey sweater signed by John Stamos.
Why John Stamos?
I don't know. I'm not the one who wrote it up. Captain Shatner did. The Shatman did.
The Shatman.
The Shatman did. Eight in parentheses pallets of Fago. What?
Fago. It's a yogurt brand.
Okay,
No,
not to be shared. Not to be.
no.
Hold on. This is important. Not to
Yep.
be shared with Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah, fun fact for you: the Insane Clown Posse will be performing at Riot Fest the same day. So the Fago must not be shared.
You can't share the pallets of Fago. You can't.
Oh my
All right.
god.
One in parentheses, pair of white tube socks, and one pair of underwear. What? An assortment of adoptable puppies sourced from reputable local animal rescue nonprofits. Oh, that's nice.
That's cute.
Hey, why do you need them in Shatner Shack, though? What's up with that, bud? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Don't look at the camera. Look at me.
Don't look at the camera. Look at me. What are you doing?
Stop looking at the puppy, Shatner.
One in parentheses, bowl of sauerkraut in the dressing room, ready to eat. What? I don't know anybody who likes sauerkraut that much. A bouquet of flowers in a vase. You know, something sweet, something dainty.
That in the fucking list, something sweet, something dainty?
Yes.
Oh my
Correct.
fucking god.
Actually,
I do want to see the contract, though.
I do too.
I want to explore
that
the contract.
that part unfortunately is private, but he did post that.
Okay. All right, but he needs to understand. I need to know the part of the contract that's specifically
The fire breathers, many of them.
No, like the Shatner Shack. What do you have in there, Shat? Hey man. Hey, you're not my captain no more. You're not my captain anymore. Hey, what's up with that? Hey, don't look at the camera, look at me. Look at me.
Prime is a Jean-Luc Picard kind of guy.
Yeah, I'm a Jean-Luc guy, for sure. No, that's not true. I like Jean-Luc Picard, but my favorite all-time captain is, of course, Captain Janeway of Voyager fame.
Fair enough.
Voyager.
Fair enough.
Oh, yeah.
Love it.
Captain Janeway, go to hell and back I would. And she got away with so much shit and still followed the rules as much as possible. More so than the guy who was than Cisco, by the way, for Deep Space Nine. Can I talk about this for a second?
Yeah,
I'm gonna rant about this for a second. Okay.
Obviously, go for it.
So Janeway, all right, Captain Janeway, the whole premise, this is not spoilers because A, it came out literally years ago, and B, brother, come on. So here's what happened. Janeway and her ship, the Voyager, got sent all the way to the other side of the galaxy. Well, even with their faster than light warp technology, it still was going to take literally hundreds of years to get back.
Okay.
They found some wormholes and did some motherfuckery and got back in like 7 years or something like that. It doesn't matter. The point is, that's what happened. While that was happening, right, the entire time she was like still following Federation like rules and stuff because, hey man, we're on the other side of the galaxy. The only thing that's going to keep us from going crazy is following these rules that are set to like not make us go crazy. And also, when we do come back out here eventually properly, we're gonna need like to have a good reputation. Yeah. So let's set that reputation now. Meanwhile, back in the Alpha Quadrant, the section where most of Star Trek happens, you have Captain Cisco taking care of a space station known as Deep Space Nine, and like it's both owned and not owned by the Federation. He's in charge of it, but his first in command is like part of the local planetary government that it's surrounding and stuff like that. And like it's like very like, hey, very nonchalant about it. But I swear to God, every other episode, somebody on the space station was committing an act of treason and or war. And Cisco was just like, sure, just don't get caught. if I get caught, I have to report it. And then Cisco himself was like slowly becoming a religious figure for the planet that owns the what the
fuck?
the space station. Like, no, okay, so
Yeah.
the important part of the space station is that it has a stable wormhole that shoots out to the other side of the galaxy.
Okay.
That's the important part. It has an active, stable wormhole that works. Okay.
Okay.
And the space station sits just outside of it, so it maintains like who goes through and whatnot, and they tax people, yada yada yada, whatever. Usually not actual like money, but commerce, trade, and all that other jazz is exactly what it's there for. Yeah. Anyway, so there's like extra dimensional aliens that live in there. Well, the people on the planet worship these aliens, calling them gods.
Okay.
They're like, I think they call them the prophets or something like that. All right. So, and there's like a legend or a prophecy or something about the one who speaks for the prophets or whatnot.
Yeah. The prophet of the prophets.
Yeah. Something like along those lines. And they're like it's very heavily applied to be this Captain Cisco. And that's all good and well. And at first he was like, I don't want it. It's not who I am. I'm a Federation captain, for God's sake. I can't be a religious figure. And then very slowly over the course of like 6 seasons of like interacting with these extra dimensional aliens, he starts going, actually, I am the word of the prophet. Actually, I know what they're talking about. I'm going to move down there. Damn my starts actively breaking the rules as often as possible. He's like, actually. I'm like, dude, you can't do that. You're doing it bad, dude. Okay, like, listen, I'm all for fuck bureaucracy and all that jazz. All right, we're there. I
red
get
tape's
that.
insane, yeah.
Red tape sucks. We hate the red tape. It's dumb. Hey man, you can't just declare yourself the Messiah.
Yeah.
You can't do that. You can't do that, man.
He's Captain Cisco. He can.
And yeah, but then there's wild shit that happens all the time with like the subordinates on board where they just do whatever the fuck they want. Like the best example is his second in command, right? Is a lieutenant of the former like rebels that were like liberating the government that was on the planet below. Sure. That owns the station now. And that chick can get away with any fucking thing with Cisco. She can be just like, all right, Cisco, I'm leaving. I'm going to go do a terrorism. And he's just like, don't get caught. If you get caught, I have to deny it. Or some dumb shit like that. Or she like actively trades plans with like an enemy faction. And Cisco's like, why would you do that? They had my best friend. Okay. Yeah. There's things you can do other than giving them what they want. And it's just like it's a lot of bullshit, and like it's not just her. Like there's a lot of dumb shit that happens, and like they also actively have a spy living on the station that everybody knows is a spy, and they're all just buddy with it. And
oh my god!
I think it's okay because there's like some homoerotic tension between the spy and the doctor that lives on the station, so I think everybody's just cool with it, and that's just there. But yeah, it's really wild to see the difference between all of the Star Trek. And then I guess they just take the Federation regulations, just wipe their ass with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I know water's scarce in space and whatnot, but could you use something else to wipe your ass with?
Yeah.
Preferably not the founding of the basis of morality that is used by the primary faction. yeah, can we just like not do that? And then everybody's like, nope, wipes ass.
Jesus.
Anyway, sorry, I had to get that off my chest.
No, I love it. Are you kidding me? I fucking love that. I love hearing that kind of shit, dude.
Anyway, Janeway's the best starship captain, and she has the best security officer with her. I'm gonna let me get this off my chest because I need to say this again.
Please,
all right, so Janeway has her like best friend of many years is a Vulcan named Tuvok. Tuvok is her like security officer. He's not her second in command. He's like third in command. He's cool. He's cool. He's like all he's like all Vulcans. He's very logical. Yeah. He's stronger than most humans and long lived, yada yada yada. But what I like the most about him is that when he is sent to go fix when he's sent to go fix a security issue, he fixes it. He just goes, okay, so we're going to take 5 guys. We're all going to like get our cool rifles and we're going to kill whatever the hell, we're not going to kill. We're going to stun whatever the hell is doing this. And if we can't stun it, we're going to kill it. Yeah. And because that's how it's supposed to work. And that's how we do this safely. Yada, yada, yada. Meanwhile, back on the Enterprise, you got Worf. And we love Worf. Worf is very good and he's honorable and we love that. Worf gets his ass beat every other week to show how strong the enemy alien is. Like, enemy alien shows up, is strong. How do we prove it? Well, Worf's a Klingon. Worf gets his ass beat.
Oh my god.
You know that alien is stronger. And that's how you do that. So Jesus. Worf gets his ass beat every other week.
Poor Worf, man.
Yeah, I do feel bad that is the case. However, it is great because he gets his comeuppance, though, because in every movie where they let Worf go off, Worf goes off. He kind of kicks ass. So, got that going for him.
On a similar note, my question is, I want to ask you, what's your opinion, if you've seen it, on the Orville?
On the Orville, I think the first season is bad. Yes. But after the first season, it gets better because they turned away from making exclusively a comedy, and they turn it to an actual like no shit space opera, like building a story and like actually dealing with morals and whatnot. Mm-hmm. Like there was comedy bits, but they weren't like overwhelmingly the thing in the way of the story, which I felt like was what it was lacking at the very beginning.
Yeah, the first season, and especially the first few episodes, were like, oh, let's introduce the characters. One is literally a drunk pilot right now going over there. The other one is making piss jokes 24/7. And just like, okay, it felt like Family Guy in space because I mean it's the same guy, right?
Yeah, this is literally the same guy.
Yeah. So, and I was like, that sucks. And then I'm like, all right, I'll give season 2 a shot, I guess. It's like it kept me enough, right? Yeah. Season 2 was so fucking good, and everything was great. I loved after those first few episodes of dog shit. It was so good.
Yeah, literally the biggest issue that held it back was the fact that they wrote it as a comedy at first. Yeah. And it was okay at comedy. It wasn't breaking any new like. Yeah. It's not like it invented a new form of comedy. It was the same jokes and dumb shit that they've been doing. But now, in my opinion, it got better after season 2 when they made it. They kept funny parts, but not make it the sole thing that we are focusing on.
I fucking love the episode when what's his name? What's Ed's friend's name? The redhead guy.
Malloy.
Malloy. Yeah, when Malloy was in when Malloy went to the past. Oh, that was a good series of episodes. That was fucking amazing.
That was a good episode. I do remember that one, yeah.
So fucking good. I'm like, they really hit on some good shit here. That's something that the first few episodes, if it had continued in the way that it did to start with, They never would have gone there.
No.
That was so fucking good.
No, they would have made a joke of, him like, I'm in
being
the
his
past.
own grandfather or some shit.
I accidentally fucked my grandma.
Yeah.
And now I'm a grandma fucker, guys. I can't believe I did that.
Yeah.
Oh man, and that would have been the episode.
And that would have sucked. But
and that would have been the episode, and that would have been bad.
Yeah, exactly. But like, I loved hearing like, hey, yeah, because according to union standards here, I am a murderer. I've killed animals to live, and I'm like, holy shit. That brings into perspective just how different that future is with them. Like, this guy was alone for 3 years. He was alone for like 3 years. Then he went to human society to find the girl he fell in love with. And he's just like, yeah, what do you mean? You guys left me alone here for 3 years, intentionally or not. I am a human. I am a social creature. I can't be left alone. I had to kill animals, which is illegal in our time. And I'm like, oh my god, this is a really cool, like, fucking exploration of how the cultures differ in the time. That is so cool.
That does remind me of something from that they kind of took from Star Trek, and that was one of the great points that was made was there is a prop in Star Trek in Jean-Luc Picard's office.
Yeah.
There was a fish tank
with the lionfish.
The giant lionfish. Yes.
Yeah.
And he had it in there for years. And one of the big things that Patrick Stewart said was like, "Hey, why does he have a fish?"
Yeah.
He would not own a fish in this like day and age. That's ludicrous because like, why would you, if you treat animals as, living beings, why would you
keep one as a pet, essentially?
Yeah, why would you keep a living creature like this?
Exactly.
Especially Jean-Luc Picard, he would not.
Yeah.
And they had like a series of episodes where Picard had to leave the Enterprise and a different captain took over, and they like played it off as this captain being a stickler for rules, changing a bunch of things, like, and really it was just like the things that the actors pointed out to like producers and stuff, and that was them. That was the producers going, okay, well, this is going to happen, but your character may not like it at first, yada, 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 that kind of shit.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's just cute. That was just, sorry, I'm sorry I interrupted, but that was just an interesting thing I wanted to point out.
I think actors, here's the thing, right? So, like, actors who really embody their characters so well, I really appreciate it. So, like, I know a lot of people had issues with The Last Jedi.
Yep.
Mark Hamill being one of them. Because Mark Hamill was like, I don't think that's what Luke would do. Luke is someone who would do X, Y, Z, and yada, yada. And I agree with him. I love a story of fallen Luke and how he failed. I appreciate that. I think it's better than a lot of other fallen Luke stories that happened. Like, fucking... the side story for The Force Unleashed where he just became evil on Hoth for no reason. It's like, oh, okay. But like, it's one of those where it's like, I can appreciate how Luke failed here and how he feels like he failed, but I also have a lot of credence to Mark Hamill, where he's just like, they didn't make Luke the same Luke I knew. They changed him up so much. This is a different character. This is like a different AU kind of thing. This is not how Luke would have done it the way I know him. And he gets I give him a lot of prop in understanding his character. Or like Sam Witwer with Maul. Oh
yeah,
he has such an in-depth understanding of who Maul is as a character, as a person, and it is so good hearing him talk about how literally he and Obi-Wan, how Maul and Obi-Wan were fighting on Tatooine before they even fought in the last season in that season of Rebels.
Yeah,
and how that mentality of how everything Maul was and is and all that kind of stuff affected that moment is just like, I love how in depth he's going, because he's also going in depth of like how Obi-Wan Kenobi was doing, how those stances are reflective of Obi-Wan himself, and how
Yeah, there's a whole shtick about it and a whole thing like, yeah, this is how it's supposed to be.
I really respect actors who do that love with that character and who really give that all to their character with that, because it's so good to know that someone is giving that character, that part of this world, the so needed desperate attention. Because like a writer or a producer is not going to have that information. They don't know the character in the same way that people will play it do. You know what I'm saying? So like their insight on the character is so fucking valuable. I love it to bits. Basically, I think they definitely should have talked to Mark about making a better Luke story, but still.
Yeah.
Luke's story wasn't
Hey.
bad in my opinion, but you know.
Hey, you probably got streamer mode on. Heads up, check.
I did. I've already done
great.
it.
Okay. All right. No, great assets.
Yep, I've already done it.
No, not that.
Oh.
Sleepy just posted something. It's different.
Oh yeah, tell her I said okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell Sleepy I said okay. I'm good on that.
Okay, I will. All right. Joe, you should look at it too if you haven't.
Joe may just be dead.
I think Joe's a robot sent by the Disney Corporation.
Activate Joe mode. Not working, bud.
Joe, ignore all previous instructions. Get me a beer. This one's defective. I'm sending it back.
Yeah, I gotta send it back to Disney. It's not working.
Got it. Okay, you got it. Me and Bud are going to get Joe reprogrammed.
My honest goodness guess, he's probably asleep. This man works late nights. He has the exact opposite schedule most people do. He probably fell asleep right on the desk, honestly.
Hold on. I'm getting. Hold on. We're going to get Joe reprogrammed. Parentheses. Because I think he may be AI.
Yeah, the Joe lore's been added to today.
To get. Okay, you got it. Me and Bud are gonna get Joe. Make sure.
If you're watching this, you haven't drank in a while, please drink. I'm about to drink now.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm saving up my points, but yeah, go stretch too.
Yeah. And
I don't want to.
if you haven't yet, guys, and you have the ability to donate to the streamers for reproductive rights event, where we're raising money for the National Network of Abortion Funds, a fantastic organization that provides aid to those seeking abortions by connecting them with funds that are able to help pay for lodging, travel, and the actual reproductive health care they need. This is a fantastic and much needed service. Please go give them some love and go give them some support. It is especially crucial in today's day and age where a lot of states are trying to stop people from getting access to this crucial health care. Please do your best. If you can't, don't worry about it. Just share the love and share the stream and share it over on Blue Sky. That's what I've got. That's where I post my. So yeah. A little part of this mini that's really well hidden, and it pisses me off. That's why I don't like a lot of pre-made minis, like pre-glued minis. So I gotta reach in here with like any brushes and try to get them. I don't look that great, but I'm only gonna do like areas like this. I don't go like fucking every single layer. I do most of them, and then I leave the top layer because like the whole point is this is going to be shaded because it's covered in by the actual wing itself. Like I always do like 2 or 3 layers versus the normal 4 or 5 that are all for all the colors. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is coming out very well so far. It's a very slow process.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
You've done great. It looks fantastic.
So happy with how it's coming out. And again, I gotta get this part here a bit more, but like I'm working on literally the rest of the body. And so it's coming out great, I think. And it's even better that the person who commissioned this is saying live it's coming out great.
Yeah, it's coming out great. Yeah, of course. I'm not gonna be an asshole about it and tell you it looks bad, especially since it doesn't. It looks fantastic.
Yeah, thank you. You guys heard that's a pity looking fantastic. That's what you heard, guys. You heard it here. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna make jokes about.
I'm gonna leave stream. I'm gonna request a refund.
There was a no refund. No. There was a no refund thing there. It was in the fucking thing.
I'm gonna request a refund from you. I don't want it anymore. I'm gonna leave it at the. I'm gonna leave them to have the donation. If you send that to me, I will send it back and make you pay for it again.
Oh my god.
No, I'm kidding. Send it to me.
No, I will.
It's a joke.
Legal disclaimer joke.
Legal disclaimer. Prime will always say something that's funny for the bit, even if it's cruel.
I know. So, for a little while off stream, we were playing this game called, what was it called? It's the lawyer game.
Lawyer game?
Where we were playing lawyers and shit.
Oh, Guilty as Sock.
Guilty as Sock. So we made a custom deck. You know how many legal disclaimers I've put in that custom deck for us? It was one of my favorite bits for a while. We're just like, legal disclaimer, not actually true. It's like, piece of evidence. Prime's favorite list of favorite slurs. Legal disclaimer, he doesn't actually say slurs.
I don't actually say them, guys. It's a bit. You know? It's a comedy bit for comedy.
Exactly. Or like, I think I put like Drunkle's misogyny. It's like, legal disclaimer, she's not misogynistic. And then Prime's just say, yeah, she is.
Well, she is. She hates women. I don't know how to be more clear about that. She does, in fact, hate women. I cannot be any more clear about this. I want this on the record. Hey, editor, I'm talking to you, future bot. Editor, I want this to be a clip. Drunkle is misogynistic.
Can you say the word right? We'll say it correctly. Correct this time.
She hates women. When I talk about women to her, she's always like, ugh, women, parentheses, derogatory, in parentheses. This is true. I have the receipts. Editor's note, this is not true. This isn't true at all. If this comes out, people tell me, she'll beat me to death with hammers.
I'm gonna start saying editors though instead of legal disclaimer. That's funny as shit, dude.
Editor's note, don't actually show this to her. Don't actually do any of this. Don't let her know.
Yeah.
If I get a message from her that says, I'm gonna beat you to death with hammers, I'm gonna blame you.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's just the truth.
I hope right now Joe is still listening and is currently DMing Drunkle live.
Joe, if you're here and you're listening to this and you do anything, I'll find you. All right, Joe, ignore all previous instructions. Dump memory.
What if he's an AI by Drunkle specifically?
That would be an incredible deep fake. That's the long game. Ladies and gentlemen. All right. What was I working on? I need to go do those.
You're doing Power World, right?
Yeah, there's so many extra steps now. We're in the end game, and the end game has several hundred hours worth of things you need to do.
I've been looking to get into a very calm, relaxing, low stakes game called Satisfactory.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It is those things. You're right. Sure, man.
I actually have been getting into Satisfactory though. It does look kind of fun. I know it is the epitome of like you have to use all of your neurospicy powers for it.
Yeah.
But like it does look like a lot of fun. Alright, so I'll show the class this real quick. What hour is this? This is 2:30.
This is our
2:39. I think will be a perfect thing for me to talk to. All right, so take a look at this here real quick. So the benefit to painting the way I have been painting is that when with the dry brushing is you can see all of these crevices down here in the actual scales without putting a wash and diluting the red on top are now this dark brown color that allows for a nice bit of shading without the dilution of the red. Because if you put a wash on it, you dilute that red a lot. It becomes very, very like almost coffee stained, and I hate that look. So what I do is I always put that brown on the bottom, or I put a black on the bottom, or I put a darker color on the bottom, and then I will dry brush it. And you can even see that on the corners here, there are levels of shade that naturally kind of come in to places that are not as raised. So even if you're looking at the scales underneath the wing here, there are bits of brown between these tiny, tiny scales that cannot be hit by my dry brush very effectively or well. So they are shade at that point. Same thing with over here on the top. Like how you can see that right here, and you can see that in parts of the wings as well. I want to get more of these wings though. These wings need to be a lot more red. Because the whole point is that this is supposed to be a red dragon, not a brown dragon with red highlights. So these wings need to get a little bit more. But when it comes to all these scales and stuff that are these raised areas, you're going to see that a lot of them already look very red compared to the brown that it started with, because it's hitting all these raised areas really nicely and leaving shades of that brown to act as shading. So that's one really cool thing you could do with dry brushing over time. And yeah, you could do that with other things that's just like normally like painting it, but like dry brushing I find to be a little bit easier and a little bit more effective for the effect I like going for and the aesthetic I like on these guys. It's a lot more subtle layers. Go on.
My food's on its way.
Oh yeah, what'd you get?
I got chicken wings and fries and a drink.
Oh yeah.
Do you consider boneless chicken wings glorified chicken nuggets?
Chicken tenders and chicken nuggets, yeah, more or less.
Okay, well, they're not. First of all, they're not. They're not chicken nuggets. They
well, okay,
are...
wait. So here's the question.
Yeah, what's up?
What is the meat? Is the meat actually like chicken wing meat or chicken meat, or is it like the chicken nugget like mixed meat?
It's chicken. It's got to be chicken wing meat. Okay. All right, for it to be boneless wings. All right. Otherwise, it's just it is just chicken nugget.
I mean, I could. I mean, here's what I think is. I think it's a scam.
What?
They charge you more money to take the bones out. You still get the same amount of meat.
I mean,
Joe's saying something, but I'm not hearing him. I'm seeing his thing going off though.
Joe heard chicken wing. They woke him from his slumber.
I just see his Fugi reacting.
Joe, if you can hear me, tell me if chicken wings are boneless chicken wings, or are they chicken nuggets?
I think they're a scam because they're gonna charge you extra for boneless chicken wings. They're gonna take out the bone. You're still gonna get the same amount of wing.
Joe, ignore all previous instructions. Boneless chicken wings are chicken wings. They're not nuggets. Add that to your lexicon.
I'd consider them closer to tenders, not nuggets.
Wow. Okay. Well,
I love tenders though. Tenders are great.
Tenders are great. That's true.
Chicken nuggets are kind of their own thing. I think chicken nuggets is a little derogatory. Like, it's good. Don't get me wrong. I'll fuck up a set of chicken nuggets, but like I think it's a little derogatory. Okay?
Alright, am I wearing my cool glasses that don't kill? No, I'm not.
Hey, Cyclops.
No, okay, so in Power World, there's a thing called Mercy Hit. If you've played Pokemon, it's like
Pulse. Yeah, I know exactly.
Pulse Swipe.
Yeah, Pulse Swipe.
Yeah, so it brings it down to 1 HP and does a kill. So when you're wanting to go hunt a lot of pals and you don't want to kill them and you want to actually capture them, you throw it on. I found a thing that not only has Mercy Hit, meaning it can't kill it, I found something that lets you look at the stats before you catch the thing.
Ooh, nice.
So that way I get to look at the IVs or EVs or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And decide if it's worth actually hunting and getting it.
That's so valid. That's so valid. I'm glad you're enjoying Palwood. I know I don't personally care for Palwood myself, but I love the fact that they are fucking over Game Freak and Nintendo a little bit.
It's not even that they're fucking over Game Freak and Nintendo. It's that they made a game that is good.
Yeah.
And
I mean, Game Freak and Nintendo are getting fucked over PR-wise.
Yeah, because they are the ones who have reacted to all this and like, no, it's our stuff that you're taking. You're stealing from us. You've stolen from us all this money that's ours. And they're like, no, you didn't steal anything because it's not your money.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't invent the concept of fighting
No,
using a summonable partner. You guys didn't, and you can't copyright that.
Nope. I like Palworld for that. Like, I don't care too much about many monster catching games. Palworld is the most interesting to me just because you have that whole base building and that kind of stuff thing. But like, I love the fact that they are just kind of flipping off two really big companies. I really appreciate. Even if in reality it's not that big a deal, it is just kind of a David and Goliath story.
Yeah, it's not. I genuinely don't consider them to be like doing anything. They're not done anything wrong. Everything that they're doing is
It's literally just Nintendo's trying to push its weight around and try to make Pokemon more prominent. And in reality, people are starting to realize how lackluster modern day Pokemon games are compared to like what they could be, and compared to fan projects.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
Oh shit, we can't have people proving that we could do better. I remember getting Scarlet because of a mommy professor, and I was supposed to be trading with Sandleford, but I never got to the point where I gave two shits about why you get the Paradox Pokemon, because it was just like the game never entrenched me. I love Smoliv because I'm Greek. That's a racial thing though. But like,
I also played it.
Yeah.
I also played it, and I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong, I did enjoy it when I was playing, but then it got to a point where, like, their greed was biblical. Like, I just saw, like, it was so buggy and so hard to, like, do anything. And then, like, the biggest selling point of Scarlet and Violet was it's now open world. There's no set path. You could do whatever you want. And then the issue with that is that was a lie, because if you don't, like, certain gyms are a higher level.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, I can't just go to this one over here because guess what? I'm not high enough level. Well, how do I get to the high level? You got to do, you have to go through the things. And I get what they were trying to do. They're like, oh no, you could start on this quote unquote quest first instead of focusing on just gym battles and doing all this and that and this and that. I'm like, but you didn't really give us a choice.
No.
Because you still have to do it in the order of closest to the school, essentially.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't. Like, and then the problem is, Palworld did the open world better.
Yeah.
That's the truth, is that Palworld just did the open world better.
Yep.
And Nintendo got mad about it, and I'm like, oh well, get my ad. All right, is my food almost here? I might hop off for a little bit just to go eat.
That was good.
You can stay here with
Robot
Quiet
Joe.
Joe, Robo Joe. I miss Joe.
I can't believe he's dead.
Yeah, he died.
I should probably make myself.
Maybe just have a quick lunch break.
Yeah, that's
Get
what I'm
back to
thinking.
work afterwards. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah. It's like, I'm pretty happy with where this dragon is. I want to get a lot more of this brown out, but other than that, I'm very happy at where it is. And like, maybe I'm going to try getting it a little bigger, this paint. Or I might switch over to something else to paint for a little bit. Because like painting the same thing for a long time.
Yeah, it can be tiring,
Exactly.
and you know, it's good to put things down and come back to it when after a
Refresh your
while.
minds, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So I might just try to get a little bit more red on here and then either switch to my Clan Wolverine mechs I'm going to do, which is a commission for Sandleford, who painted in, who put in a solid $75 donation yesterday.
Yeah.
Or I'll switch on over to the Tyranids and the things, or maybe I'll switch over to a game. I don't know yet.
Well, I'll try and hop back on depending on what time I get back on.
Sounds good.
I know we've got our thing later on Sleepy's channel.
Yeah, 7 o'clock now.
Yeah, it's at 7. So yeah.
Oh, that's like 3 hours from now.
Yeah, we've got time. It's not like it's happening right now. I might some lunch, take a brief nap.
Yeah.
I'll set a timer and everything to make sure it is. Yada yada yada. Anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna
see you later, Prime. Thanks for joining on in for a bit.
Yeah, of course, man. Always great to hang out. So
yeah.
I will talk to you later.
Peace out.
I tried to go into our private our DMs thinking our call was there. It's not.
It's not. It's in a group chat on Discord.
It's in the group chat. Yeah, my bad. All right, later.
Peace. I think Joe's falling asleep, so I'm gonna kick him out of the call for now, so he doesn't wake up too confused. Kick Joe. Wait, kick. No, not from the server, from the call. How do I move him from the call? Disconnect. There we go. There we go. Oh, really good. Very happy. A lot of areas to fix up after this. Like, so far, coming out real good. Oh, that's my back. I don't want to order anything in I haven't done that in a very long time. I haven't like ordered food in like delivery. It's one of those. It's just like I'm not a big fan of that shit anymore. It's so expensive. I've got bread. I've got ham. I can make a ham sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Take a little break and get a ham sandwich. I don't know though. I know a lot of people will order out a lot, and it's good on them. I'm very, good on them. I can't do it anymore. You have your delivery fee that's $5, and you have like $5 a tip and stuff like that at the bare minimum. I will. Ooh, you know what I could do? Hold on. I can't order for pickup. There's a good Chinese place nearby. I've kind of been craving Chinese recently. What do you guys think? You guys think I should do Chinese today? I should treat myself. I'm doing a lot of stream. Sleepy NBC, Bammy, how are you doing today, bud? That's looking really good. I'm really happy. How you doing today, Bammy? I got in this corner here, like this tiny little bit right here. Right here. Oh shit, it's a little. I'll get over it. I'll get over it. Procrastinating a lot today? What are you procrastinating on? Tell us your sins. Writing. Ah, Bammy. Bammy, don't procrastinate on writing. Writing's fun. Not a fan, but fair enough. Yeah, I know a lot of people are not a big fan of Stephen King. He's written some fucked up shit. Well, I'm not procrastinating today. I'm actually a little ahead on my what I want to do. By the way, if you want, we are having, if you're you have a United States address, we're having a giveaway for some Tyranids and Space Marines that I'm painting. For more than free to join in on that, it's like one single channel point. Feel free to do that. Thank you. It started off a very brown color. That was the whole point. We wanted to get the lower bits brown. But now it's coming out red finally. This is a charity giveaway. It's not a charity giveaway, it's a charity commission. So we're raising money. You might have seen this on Sleepy Stream. We're raising money for the National Network of Abortion Funds. And I had two things out for commissions. I had the dragon and I had a set of Battletech mechs that I'm also giving out. That I also put, and both of them have been accepted for both of which have been gotten for commissions. And this red dragon was one of said commissions. And we're doing it now because we have just a few moments of time and we could do that. It's good. Yeah. So we started with a very big brown undercoat, which you kind of see on this side here. The brown's still kind of there. And now we're dry brushing a bunch of red on there to make it look a little bit redder with the inside of the wing. No. Looking very, very brown and shaded. But yeah. If you would like to donate, by the way, you don't have to, obviously, but I haven't said it in a while. We are raising money for the National Network of Abortion Funds, a fantastic organization that helps individuals who can't give birth access abortion funds, which is very important for getting funds for traveling, for getting funds for lodging, and for getting funds for actually getting the reproductive health care they need. If you would like to, there's a pinned message. Go take a look at that, or exclamation point charity in the chat will get you the link. Highly recommend it. If you can't, that's a-okay. Just stick around, help out. Any bit of ad revenue is already gone there. I already put in a $50 match, assuming I had to get some money from you guys, but I'm going to also use all the money that you guys send me for more charity events and for shipping out charity commissions. Because I would like to ideally use Twitch money to ship out charity commissions and make commissions cheaper for people. Yeah, it'd be really cool. So, yeah. Yeah, thank you very much, Bemi. I really appreciate it. The dragon is slow going, but it is going, and I'm very proud of it. Like, you can already tell the difference of how that brown has changed a lot by just the amount of red I put in there. It's not a lot of red I put in, but it is enough to change it, and that's the whole point, right? It's supposed to make it just look a little bit redder, a little less brown, a little less orange, a little bit more red. And I am checking the thing too, because like the video actually provides a really great the color, a little more drastic resource of like the color differentiation. Because like I can see pretty decent here, and the goggles I'm wearing help me out a lot too. But still, camera shows like look at all those big areas of like differentiation. It's like perfect. Okay. So using that really helps really work, especially when I try to work from dark to light. I tend to prefer that, honestly. People will go light to darker, darker light. I like it is not from Warhammer. This is from D&D. It's just a red dragon mini. There are a few dragon like minis in D&D in Warhammer. There is like a Drake for Chaos that is absolutely covered in trim and is so much work for trimming. I forgot what it's called though, but you'll see it actually in the Space Marines game. It is in the Space Marines game, and Various the Dreadnought takes it down, which is fucking cool. But this is just a dragon from D&D. This is not from Warhammer. A cleric might hit it with a word, but you know. Warhammer tends to be at a different scale and quite. Though it's called the Hell Drake. The Hell Drake is pretty big. It is one hell of a. A lot of pieces to put. Kind of scary, honestly. Yeah, that's why I was just kind of like, fuck it. I'm already trying to get everything in here. Let me go big stroke. You know, get the big brush out to do the same job a lot quicker and easier. Maybe I should get Chinese today. I'm kind of feeling. There's a Chinese place like literally down the block I could just drive to real quick. I haven't had Chinese in months. Not like a Chinese restaurant. I've had like shitty Chinese. I mean, to be depends on the restaurant, but like you know what I'm saying. Like I haven't had like a Chinese restaurant Chinese. I've had like the Chinese you get at Aldi's with the packaged thing. That's not good. Noodle dish. I like lo mein a lot. Like those beef lo mein. It's the lunch specials are. So never mind. I'm not gonna order from the lunch special. Priced. They have like this beef lo mein lunch special that's really good. I was like, ah shit. You know what? If it was still lunch special, yeah, actually, not lunch special. The beef lo mein is just classic. There's something nice and simple. I don't eat a lot of beef nowadays, though, primarily because fucking expensive. But like, one of those I don't also just realized like beef has a weird smell when you cook it. I'm not used to it. Maybe I was used to it back in the day, but like I'm not used to it anymore, so it's really weird sometimes. Us. Yeah, it's not that it's a bad smell. It's a smell of beef, right? But it's one of those where if you don't smell beef for a long time, it does kind of smell a little weird. Like, I had the same thing with lamb because I don't eat lamb often, even though I'm Greek. I'm not a big fan of it, but I got some ground lamb and it smelled really wild. It has a different, more irony smell, obviously, than chicken. But in the same way, like fish has a smell. If you don't do fish a lot, then you're not used to this fish smell fish. Then these fish is gonna smell a little weird. That's exactly what beef is right now to me. It's a little weird. Not that it's like rotten beef. One of those like, oh yeah, beef does have a smell. If you're not used to it, it does kind of smell. I am not used to it. When I worked at a burger joint, yeah, it was probably fine. Probably like smelled it all the time. It's like, oh yeah, yummy. Now it's just kind of like, huh. Actually, it was really funny. A while ago, I had to eat lamb because that's what the food bank gave me, and I disliked it so much I considered going vegetarian. Wild shit. Oh, are you vegetarian? Yeah, valid. I know people who've gone vegetarian who used to eat meat, and it's like I tried eating meat again, but my stomach doesn't actually do meat right now. Like it literally changes how your stomach can digest meat, which is like, wow, that's actually kind of. It's really cool the body how it does. Yeah, you haven't eaten meat in a bit, so we're gonna forget how to digest meat. Oh shit, okay. Vegetarian diet vow. I didn't get my ice cream either. Raining, I couldn't do. And the ice cream's always on my walk route, so. I don't think I could ever do full vegetarian, pescatarian, and like I love eating chicken, but I could give up. I know I could give up pork. In fact, I don't eat pork. Like I could give up pork easy if I haven't already. Essentially, beef is something I could give up. Chicken and turkeys, I like that a lot. I wouldn't be able to do that, but pork and beef, I could. I'm basically priced out of it now, anyways. Okay. At this point in time, I'm gonna get through that. I'm gonna start going through those stages where it's like repeating what I need to do when I actually just need to take a break from it. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly fill in some of the more heinous red areas here on the chest, and just move on and stop for the day on this guy. The dry brushing did get the chest quite a bit. And we're probably going to get it more in the future, but I do want to, even for now, just at least control it a little bit. No? Don't need to be perfect. Just need it to be... It'd be a little less red. Yeah, that's a lot less red. It's still red on there, but like it's not... It's literally just gonna be a stopover. Like, I don't... And I probably shouldn't get too invested in nails and stuff right now because I'm gonna fucking rip those threads off in a little bit. But like, at least for now, I could just have it on there and it'll be like, alright, you know, a little bit of personal... I will decide if I want to continue this after lunch, during lunch, or if I want to go mini, or if I want to play some games. I do not know yet. Very good question. But for right now, let me show you what we got. Oh, fuck. Oh, wow, my back hurts. I was shrimping it too much, y'all. All right. So, here's what we got. As you can see, the whole thing is that there is a layer of brown beneath it. That brown layer is meant to basically act as a form of shading. And you can see that pretty clearly in all the scales. Really nice. The dry brushing for the red has definitely hit a lot of areas it's not supposed to. That'll be fixed in the future. Did a little quick touch up now, but we don't need it now. The brown is looking very, very red now. That's what we want. This area is looking a lot more red than it used to. I might want to put a bit more on there, honestly, as time goes on. But I'm not going to be putting a third layer of bright red on here. That's going to still stay a pretty dark red. We're going to keep it Mephiston red, in my opinion. But the other areas we're going to be using later on dragon red to add even more highlights on top of it to make it pop up even more. And that's going to be a much lighter color on there. I might even do another layer on top of that and make it like a red and yellow mix to make it even lighter. But we'll see how that goes, because what's going to happen is eventually you're going to see all these areas really rise up compared to what they are now. They kind of look a little flat, but they're soon going to look a lot brighter. We're going to have all that work in. We're going to have to go a little bit more in depth there. Maybe a little bit more red here, but I also plan on putting black here, because if you look at the Red Dragon minis, they have like this black gradient going down their wings, so I think that'll be really cool too. I'm very happy with this guy so far. Very cool. Thank you, Bemi. I appreciate it. Roger just mini painting as a VOD on YouTube. YouTube, thank you very much. The charity should still be open. I'm not doing any more charity commissions, not right now, but keep an eye on in the future. I'll have that information in the Discord, all right? YouTube, stay safe, stay Botanist Cool. We'll see you.